We last left our heroes passed out drunk in the bar after a rowdy night of many challenges and drinking and learning positioning for when we're single file or have force path, things like that. Bob, the arms master, told us to leave what we needed to take on a journey, or that could be provided by Vanguard Keep, on the blackboards on the Adventurer's Hall. The gnome got really drunk, passed out. Well, no, we actually all pretty much got drunk and passed out.
Yeah.
Did anybody not actually get drunk?
No, we all got drunk.
I got close.
Yeah, we all ended
No,
up-
she failed her second one.
She failed. She failed her second one. I got close in the third. I almost passed. I failed by a point.
So, for storyline, you no longer. That was who was it that had the skin full of alcohol?
Me.
Okay, so
Gael.
do you have any other alcohol on you?
No, it was just that skin.
Okay, so for storyline, it is now drained dry.
Yeah.
Anything
I
else?
think I saw the gnome using it as a blanket.
Sleeping under the water skin.
It was as big as she was.
Okay.
I think it was bigger than her.
So, Talana, do you have any questions that may not have been answered by that?
Not at this moment.
Okay, if anything arises, let us know.
Thank you.
So you all awake, and everybody, let's go ahead and start with an immediate con check. Anybody who gets less than a 6 on a con save is going to have a rather painful headache.
Okay, thank God. I can't get
Thank
less than a
fucking God.
6. I cannot get less than a 6, even with a 1. Whew.
Oh,
Yes!
no. Start of the day.
So Talana, if you open up
what am
your
I
journal,
doing?
you know where you edited your character. If you open that up, you'll see under saving throws, you'll see Constitution. Click the word Constitution, and that's how you'll do a lot of your rolls. So like
It's
your
a lot
attacks, you'll actually
easier.
click on the like for instance, that's my great axe. You'll actually click on that stuff. So you got a 15, so you're good.
The elf.
Great action does not have a name.
That was a Constitution roll versus Constitution save. It's really
yes.
easy to get those two mixed up.
Correct.
I do it all the
It is a
time.
Constitution save.
It'll be
Under
under
save.
saving throws. Yeah.
It's the box to the
Under
right of
proficiency
dexterity.
bonus.
Anticipate.
Patient.
Did you find it, Talana?
Oh, I already. What are you talking about?
No, that's a
Not
Constitution.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
So what you rolled is called a Constitution check.
Yes.
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
In the next box to the right, you'll see. There you go.
There you go.
The gnome, the drunk gnome recovered before the dragon and the
She passed out
Whatever.
first, and so she had more time to sleep it off. Apparently, Kerwin and Rogar have massive headaches.
Hey, real quick, everybody change your thing. Like Colin, or I guess it's only Colin. Colin, change your thing to use your
oh,
name
my
and
name?
get your,
Name.
your game. Because he's Drake, not Kerwin.
I'm just. Yep. That's. Thank you.
Yep. No, it was his fault.
I say.
He was still drunk, that's why.
Exactly.
Okay.
The heck?
Doesn't know his name.
All right. Let me get my prepared text. I'm going to hit you with a wall of text. Hang on.
Yeah.
Characters.
I love
blah, blah, blah. Okay. So, as you are all coming to, I've never really described windows in here, but there are windows in here, and so the light starts coming in, and it's probably pretty early in the morning. And as soon as the light starts cracking through the windows, you guys start waking up, and really nobody's saying much, and you're all just kind of like, I don't know, waking up after some massive party from college type of feeling. A couple of you especially. And as soon as you start waking up, you actually hear the door open, and Grimfold steps into the doorway and kind of looks around, observes the situation, sees the gnome on the table, and sees the elf on the bar, And he just kind of looks at you guys, and he slams the door really hard. And those who failed their saving throw are just like in shock from this.
Oh,
And you see him chuckle a little bit through his beard.
I must be drunk because I'm seeing him standing in the hall, not at the doorway.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. So Grimfold actually slams the door, and you see him. Do y'all see him as I'm moving him or not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we see.
Yeah.
Like
But
not as
as
you're
I'm-
moving, but like when you move him to the next place, he'll slide up to that place.
Okay. Whoops.
So it looks like he's moving.
Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Rogar, drunk.
multi-dimensional.
He
So he
sees
comes over here to the
going
elf,
on.
and
It said that Grinvold growed 3 times that day.
let's see. This is Tilana, is that correct? No.
Nope.
Who's that next to him? That's
Callie,
Callie.
Callie. And are you standing or sitting or laying on the bar?
I'm sitting.
He just walks over to you and looks at you.
I'll look back at him, smile. Good morning.
He gives you the people's eyebrow and looks at you, and he's like, gives you the why are you sitting on my bar look.
The floor is a bit sticky.
There are chairs in here.
The bar was comfortable.
He just
Get
stares at
pushed
you,
off the bar.
waiting.
Everybody runs
Why do
for
you have
chair.
a bar that doesn't have drinks in it?
He reaches below the bar and he pulls out a drink and he puts it on top. He goes, "There's plenty of drinks behind the bar."
Water.
He laughs. Who said water?
What do you think? The one moving.
I'll pick up the
Goddamn,
drink
that's a quick moving gnome.
and sniff it.
It's a big stein of water. It smells like water, I should say.
Actually,
I'll take a
Everclear.
sip.
And you do still have him staring at you, expecting you to get off of the bar. He looks very perturbed right now at you. And you take a sip, and it is in fact water. It's nice, cold, and refreshing. And as you take a sip off the top, you notice that it refills instantly.
May I please have a stein of your finest water too, please? Refreshing.
He starts grabbing steins, and he puts enough steins for everybody to grab them along the bar. So feel free to come over to the bar if you'd like to drink water.
Someone mind handing me my stein?
I'll pass her the one. Actually, I'll pass her the one I'm holding and pick up in a second.
Ew.
He's still waiting for you to get off the bar.
Full hours later.
Hey, Callie, why don't you come stand next to me?
I'll get off the bar.
Excellent. Do we need to
You break it if you got on a Cody.
here?
Cordis, you want to go up there? Oh, wait, I think that's for Kelly.
Yeah, that's
All right.
we're
So
fine.
he
where
says,
we are.
"Well, thank you." He says, "Is everybody done drinking their water and recovered?" He gives you a few minutes. I'm assuming you're all drinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes.
He goes, "Excellent."
Delicious.
He goes, "Everybody, look at the underside of the mug that you have in front of your hands, and you'll see a little blue button. Go ahead and press it.
I presses the button.
Cordis presses the button.
Is anybody not going to press the button?"
I wait until
I'm
the
gonna
last
wait
person.
for someone else to press the button before I do.
Rogar tries to press the button, but apparently he can't figure out where the button is.
Okay, so for those who have pressed the button, your mug of water now is a sack in front of you.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I think water is
present.
much more valuable.
And you just see Grimfold standing there, just kind of seeing how you're reacting to all of this.
What's the
sack
for, old man?
I'm going to start looking in mine.
I'm going to open the sack up.
Anybody who looks inside sees that there's several gold pieces. It looks like maybe about 100 gold in each bag.
Nice.
Cordis
This
is
is
rich.
for us?
I lean over, I see the gleam coming out of their bags, and I press the button, or try to at least.
Okay. And when you press a button, it turns into a sack of 100 gold. So if you're still drinking, great. If you're interested in the gold, then you've pushed the button by now. It's clear that everybody can see what, and they're all the same. Is there
Robert-
anybody who is not pushing their button after they're seeing this?
Rogar
I have not pushed my button.
looks around, seems like What's all of these bags? Looks at his button, slams it against his head.
Okay. And there's a bag of coins on your head now.
Nailed it, mate.
Making it rain.
And Talana, that was you who's not pushing?
No, I pushed it.
I haven't pushed mine.
Okay.
Now the gnome saw money. The gnome clicked it immediately.
Grimfold just looks at you, Callie, and he's like, "Are you all right?"
Fine, I'm still drinking my water.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Is there do I need to push my button before a certain amount of time has passed?
No, it just seems that, he gave you all guys plenty of time to drink water. He said, you must be very thirsty. So here is the stipend that we are willing to offer you. This ought to be enough to get you started. He says, I expect that you'll make very generous donations back to the keep as you continue on your adventures. This is kind of the only way that we can continue our services and grow this community of adventurers. If you die, it's okay. We won't expect you to give the money back, obviously, but we'll write it off. So that's just so you understand why we're not offering you more. We're going to risk this as welcome to the guild, and let's see what you do with it. And he walks across the bar. I'm not going to move it. He walks across the bar. He grabs the chalkboard. He hangs it up behind the bar, so now it becomes like a menu. And he grabs a piece of chalk and he starts writing on the board prices. And so he lists healing potions for 50. He lists scale mail for 50 gold. Antidotes. Well, I'm sorry, not antidotes. He actually lists ointment for 120 gold. I'm sorry, 50 gold. 50 gold. He lists, let's see, what else do y'all have on the list? Bowstrings? I didn't find a price for that. Does anybody know? And whatever the book price for arrows, for some reason I didn't write that down. I think it's like 1 gold for 20 arrows or something, or is that way off? Anyway, whatever the book price is for 20 arrows, he writes that down. I'm sorry, I'm looking through my notes and I seem to have missed that. Then he writes down longbow, 50 gold. He writes down manacles, 2 gold. He writes down spyglass, haha. Let's see, then he writes down component pouch, 25 gold.
Real quick, arrows are 1 gold for 20.
1 gold for 20, okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bowstrings don't have a price.
Yeah, so you know what? For bowstrings, he actually just puts a couple of bowstrings on the counter, and he's like, "Here's a couple if you want them." They're probably too inexpensive to really list.
I couldn't find darts.
Darts. Would that be blowgun needles? Oh wait, darts.
No, they're darts.
No,
They're
it's
under
just
simple
darts.
ranged weapons.
Yeah, 5 copper pieces per dart.
Anybody find me the prices I also did not write down for tent, scimitar, and magnifying glass? What are those prices?
Tent, a 2-person tent is 2 gold pieces. What was the other one?
Scimitar.
Or
25 gold pieces, and the third
magnifying glass.
magnifying glass, 100 gold pieces
Not
for
happening.
a magnifying glass.
Absolutely not
Think
happening.
about it, the tools they had back then.
Yeah,
Pretty finely crafted thing. And what is a book of lore? I actually didn't have a chance to look that up.
It's actually a book, but
How much is it?
25.
It's
Yeah,
gold.
books are
It's gold.
25.
It is in the book of PHP or what?
Yeah.
And what does it do?
It's just a book, from what I gather.
Why does it
Of
cost
lore.
25 gold? What is it for?
What is the book of lore?
So the
exactly?
description in the book is a book might contain poetry, historical accounts, information pertaining to a particular field of lore, diagrams and notes on gnomish contraptions, or just about anything else that can be represented using text or pictures. A book of
Okay.
spells is a spell book. There's
And
no
a-
mechanical thing associated with it.
So
Okay.
a book is 25 gold pieces, though.
So then he writes down book and he puts a question mark and he turns to you, Drake, and he says, what topic are you interested in for a book? I mean, we have a very vast library here.
Hmm.
You should get a book of puzzles so that we can do them in the evenings.
A Sudoku book.
Word search.
Ooh.
Perhaps a book on
Uh-huh.
Come on, little
It doesn't
man,
look
spit it
like-
out.
I'll get back to you on that one.
No problem. Because if there's books you need, let me know, and I'll determine the price.
Okay.
If we even have it, but I don't think that'll be a problem. It's just a matter of whether the mage will let you take it from his library.
Are we renting or are we buying here?
Well, books, again, let's see what book you're interested in before we talk about that.
Okay.
If you're asking for something from the mage's private reserve, I don't think that will be a rent or buy. How's that?
Fine.
Oh, were you here, out of character real quick, Drake, were you here first session?
No.
No. He wasn't.
Yeah, but I wasn't really talking. I was actually making my character sheet.
But did you
No,
actually
Colin,
hear
we're
the
talking
book
about the
of
first time we
Oh,
played. You weren't here when it
no.
was just the five of us.
Okay. So, well, then never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Because this is actually a brand new set, right? We're not using the knowledge from the last one,
Right.
even Shadow.
Mhm.
Okay, so never mind. So he says what he said. So depending on what book you need, I'm sure we can find it, but let's determine what the book is before we determine cost and policy.
Okay.
So you now have your money in front of you. Well, most of you. And whenever you are ready, you will have the money. And here is the price list. Let me know what you would like and talk amongst yourselves on your budget that you have to spend. And I think he's
Gripfeld,
kinda-
I would like to buy 1 healing potion, 20 arrows, which means that's 100. Wait, that's 70, which leaves 30, and I'm going to leave 30 on the table for whoever needs it to get something that they want.
Okay, go ahead and mark all that on your character sheet. Keep the 30 on your character sheet until somebody tells you that they're going to grab it.
Does it go under equipment?
There's a little spot where you can.
Yeah, under equipment, there's 5 little bars on the left above the weight. If you see GP, there's
Yeah, Already put.
that's your gold.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
your GP. EP is electrum, SP is silver, CP copper, PP is platinum.
Let's try to. I would recommend keep everything in gold.
Alright.
If you get specific treasure of other things, I'll almost always give it to you in gold. But if you get specific other treasures in coins, we're going to try to convert everything to gold if possible.
Okay,
I generally won't give you coins of any other nature. If I need to give you larger sums of money for some reason, it'll usually be what are called trade bars. Is there anybody who's not familiar with what a trade bar is?
everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, a trade bar would be like a gold bullion, right?
Oh, okay.
You just
Okay.
sliced up a gold, like one gold brick. Has anybody ever actually seen how heavy those things are?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are ridiculously
heavy.
heavy. If you just sliced those into coins, it would be less valuable.
Yeah. Okay.
So the minted coins are less valuable than an actual chunk of, say, a chunk of iron that weighs 5 pounds would, I think, is worth like 100 gold or something, but it only weighs 5 pounds. 100 gold coins probably weighs 20 pounds. So that's why there are trade bars. So if I need to give you large amounts, I'll give it to you in artwork or trade bars or things like that.
Mhm.
But generally, please try to keep everything gold piece.
Okay.
Okay. Cordis would like to buy 1 healing potion, 2 manacles, 1 set of 20 arrows, and a longbow. Which leaves me with 10 gold because I had the personal 15 gold from being a paladin.
Can anybody here actually? I think that's a good question.
Go ahead and mark all that. And if you're doing anything particular with the excess gold, are you keeping it?
And I put my 10 remaining gold on the table for
Okay.
anybody that needs to pick something up.
Same thing. Just make sure it's still on your sheet so we can track it unless somebody says they need it.
All right. 10 gold.
My question still stands.
Which is?
Can anybody here actually heal?
You
You broke
keep
up.
getting cut off at the end.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Am
I was
I?
asking if somebody
That's why
can
no one
heal.
answered your question, I think.
Ah, okay.
Heal.
I don't know
I
why.
do believe
Can
you
anybody
said
heal?
I mean, I have my.
Given a good
Lay
night's
on
sleep and
I mean, what do you want me to? I'm a basic paladin.
I guess we don't got no healers here. I'll take a slam down.
I'll take a cut
anyone
off at
can
the end
drink
of
the
my sentence.
potion.
God, what? Seriously? What
Yeah.
is happening? Okay, give me a second.
I put up a finger trying to get attention. How much are healing potions again? You know,
50.
oblivious to it being written on the chalkboard.
He writes down on the chalkboard. Or he looks at you. He looks back at the chalkboard. Looks at you. Looks at the chalkboard. Raises a finger to the chalkboard. Points at the price.
What's the price?
It's 50 gold. So he writes down 50, and then since you're asking, he says, "Oh, big spender." Puts a /150 /450 /1350. He goes, "You got that much gold on you? I'm happy to give you the potions." So the prices are 50, 150, 450, and 1350.
Real
For
quick,
differences in quantity or differences in effectiveness?
Quality.
Quality.
I think of the 50 GP is 2d8. Is that correct?
I believe that is correct. Yes. Hey, can you guys hear me now? Is it like cutting out?
I think so. I'm sorry. No, the 50 gold potions are 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
2d4
Okay.
plus 2.
Yep.
So-
And I believe the next ones are 3d4. I'd have to double check, but
Oh, I throw down 50 pieces and buy a healing potion.
okay. As you're throwing the money down, and he's taking the money and he sweeps it into like he's just got a little I don't know how to describe it, kind of like a tool belt where it's like an apron in the front. He sweeps the gold into that, and then you just see him conjure out of thin air everything you're asking for. He conjures out of thin air into his hand right at the bar, and he just puts it on the bar in front of you.
I'll hand him back the mug and said, longbow and potion of healing, please.
You hand him back the mug.
Yes, I haven't hit the blue button.
How do I get my, sorry, out of character here. How do I get my player sheet to, it pops up in a separate window instead of in the...
There's something you can click that'll make it, if it's already in a separate window, you can close it and then reopen it from inside the app.
It keeps opening it up in a separate window.
Are you?
Oh,
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to drag healing potion
on your gear, go to your gear on your right, and then make sure that use window pop out for characters is not checked.
It's like the second checkbox on the list. The gear
Yep.
is the one that's in the very top right corner of
So
the
go to the gear and make sure the which one?
The second check.
use window pop-outs for characters.
Let me just test that, see if that's what's causing the problem. Yeah, that
On the
actually
left?
opens up a new window.
So you know where the chat area is, or where your characters are? At the very top of that section, there's a gear on the right.
Oh, that gear. I was
Yeah.
looking at the gear on my player sheet. Sorry. Which?
Use
Window
window
pop-outs.
pop outs
Nope.
for character. That's not check it and then uncheck it.
Kittens, where did you find the healing potion in the compendium?
It's listed as
I just
potion.
looked up healing.
Yeah, sometimes if you type it in like the whole thing, it will pull up just everything in the compendium.
There's
I don't get
potion
it.
of healing.
I actually put another 50 gold and I buy a second healing potion.
Okay, I'm trusting you guys to manage your gold and your items on your sheets.
I used all 100.
So right now I have two players. One has put 30 and one has put 10 for a party pile, it looks like.
Mhm.
Pretty pile.
Now, do we still get the gold that our class starts with?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to buy 2 potions of healing for 50 each, please.
Mm-hmm. No problem. He pops them both on the table and sweeps the gold into his pouch.
And
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute.
So how much coin do we have left on the table?
On the table, we still have the 40. No one has partaken in our extra gold.
Well, if we
If we
can
have
get
any
up to
extra, we
50.
should probably just all chip in to buy another one.
I think we should chip in to buy a some kind of draft animal, horse of some sort.
Was that on the list? Is that available?
Me and Trub count as large characters when it comes to carrying stuff.
Oh, my
So
God.
you need us to carry things.
79,
We're your draft horses.
380. Me and Cody
Oh, we
can
might as
carry
well
for
buy a
days.
cart then.
Colin, how much gold do you think we have?
Apparently 40.
Yeah, a horse is probably like a K.
Let me put it this way, Colin.
more.
In the D&D
Probably
book,
more.
a keelboat is 3,000 gold pieces. You think you're getting a horse for 40?
No.
He's
You
a
can
little
actually
horse.
find out
Maybe
how
he's
much.
very little.
No, he's 5'11". He ain't no
Whoever
little
named your
boy.
pony.
Actually, the mounts are pretty cheap. You can get a donkey for 8 gold pieces.
Yeah, we can buy a draft horse for 50 gold pieces.
A draft horse for 50 gold. Good lord.
A riding horse for 75.
Why would you pay that much money for a horse?
Or an elephant for 200.
I'm liking the elephant idea. I'm gonna be honest.
We don't have
Yeah,
1,200.
we don't have
have
200
40.
left between us.
I would say a donkey with some pack saddlebags and
So that would be
just basic gear for it.
What about a
And
cart?
we can save up for the elephant.
That'd be 5 extra gold for the pack. Oh wait, no, that's saddle.
So,
Saddlebags.
unfortunately, I'm going to go ahead and stop you guys here. We don't have, and this is him speaking, we don't have pack animals here that we can sell you. We really have equipment.
All right.
He goes, I mean, there are cities nearby you can go and get pack animals, but we tend to not, I mean, we have stables here if you need to house them, but that's too much for us to really.
Would you
maintain.
happen to have a carriage or a cart or some kind of majestic chariot for sale?
Colin, me and Cody are not pulling you around in a chariot. We will break it
Come
and leave you, and
on.
you've wasted your gold.
He's just giving
Well,
you.
I will-
look like, who are you?
So
guys?
we have no other extra gold. No one else has extra that they're going to.
Has everybody spent it? I don't think.
I have an extra
Rogar
short bow
or-
now.
I have 15 from my starting class gold. I can put that on the table.
Rogar's gonna buy 2 health potions.
You put that on the table, Talana?
Yes, which means I have 0 in my personal.
Well, no, keep it on you for now, just in case no one uses it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at 50. We're at 55 gold now for party use. If someone needs to buy something else.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have
extravagant waste?
What?
He was about to say something stupid, I'm sure.
Would you happen to have extravagant what?
No, I know what Cole's about to do. He's about to try and buy something stupid with the party's remaining money.
We can buy a wagon.
I suggest we take 50 of that and buy another gold another portion of healing.
I agree.
I concur.
Well,
And I think we should let the paladin hold it.
I have 10 extra gold after buying 2 potions of healing.
Do you put that on the table?
How much would one of your books of lore based on Vanguard Keep and maybe another book pertaining on the timeline of wars in this world, this continent?
So you want a history book and a individual Vanguard Keep history?
Yes.
Well, I can tell you that there is no book on Vanguard Keep history. It's just knowledge.
You guys have no registrar system?
We don't actually allow anybody to know the dealings of Vanguard Keep. Each party that we send out is to its own, and we don't let that information go out to the public or anybody else, even to other parties. Compartmentalization.
Okay, well then,
just so you understand clearly what he's saying. That's why I'm saying that word.
how much one of those history books? How much would they go for?
There's a general history war, or a you want specifically on the wars.
I'll take general.
A general history book. I can. I'm gonna have to go talk to the mage about that. Again, it's his library, but I can't imagine it'd be more than 20, 25 gold.
Cool.
So, I didn't realize that I had gold when we started because until the gnome mentioned it. So I do have 10 on my sheet. So we've already spent 50 on a healing potion that we gave the paladin, which means I'm throwing 10 more onto the table.
So if
how much is left?
Rogar's is including, we're at 25. If not including Rogar's, we're at 15.
And I give my 15 or 10 to the party.
All right, then we're at 25 gold for the party total.
So there's 25 left on the counter, correct?
Yes.
What did we buy with the original amount? Oh, we bought.
We had
one. That's right,
we had
bought it.
55 between 3 of us, and we bought another potion
That's right.
that I'm holding on to at the moment.
I've got an extra 15. I'll throw it in.
All right, that puts us at 40. Anybody else got 5 they're willing to spare for a third potion?
What about you,
I
Half-Elf?
flick over 5 gold pieces one by one. You know, obnoxiously, of course.
Very.
Just like a Carrington.
All right, I vote we buy another healing potion.
I agree with that statement.
No one bought the ointment to deal with poisons.
That's a good point.
He as you say that, Grimbold says, which by the way, you will not find anywhere else cheaper than at Vanguard Keep. We make our own ointments. That's why it's only 50 gold. Normally you'll find that anywhere else it's over 100.
And what variety of poisons does this cover?
Almost anything. Topical, you can. This ointment is amazing. You put it topically on a wound. If that contains poison, you can ingest it. It's kind of a cure-all. If anybody's interested, the actual item is called Keotome's ointment.
Okay.
It's DM's
You
page
wanna-
179.
Do we want
Well,
to
why
trade
don't-
that extra potion for that?
I believe we should have 2 ointments.
Oh, and I did forget to mention the half plate, Gael.
Too much?
We have them, but it would be 750 gold. And I'm just assuming that you guys as a party don't have that much money, which is why I offered the scale mail at 50.
Oh, no, it's all right. I got no, but
Forgive me
my
if I-
unarmored defense is higher than that. I was just trying to get a bit higher than my unarmored defense.
Mhm.
Thank you, though.
And,
We
you know,
could have if we actually pulled all our money got into it from the start.
That would be a waste.
That would be a complete waste.
So, are we getting 2 ointments instead of 2 extra
Two
healing
extra health
potions?
potions.
Where's the
What does that put us at as a party for healing potions if we don't have those extra 2?
I think everyone has 1.
I have 2.
I have 2.
Rogar
I have
and
2.
Gael have 2. Talana has 2, so that's 6. I have 1, makes 7. Shadow
I have
has
1.
1. And
What's
Drake, did you buy 1?
by
How,
what?
how about
I
this? How many
missed
people have 2
to what?
I do.
healing potions?
Oh, I did
We have
not buy
3
one
with
yet.
2 healing potions.
So we have 10 healing potions for 7 adventurers.
I think 2 ointments.
And
then
1
sounds a good
ointment.
idea.
Right,
Alright.
that's not counting that last 50 gold?
Correct.
We haven't bought
Well-
any ointment yet.
No, we haven't bought any of them. We have 0.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we
we
have
wanna-
50 gold left.
So do we want to use the 100 gold we've pulled as a party to buy 2 ointment instead?
Do you have any signets like a ring? With the Vanguard keeps sigil on it.
let's finish with the other discussion real quick.
Oh, okay.
So are we agreeing as a party to buy 2 potions of, or the ointments?
So we would have 9 healing potions and 2 ointments.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
One of the people with 2 healing
yeah,
potions
I
has to has to return one of their potions.
No, I
No,
returned
we
my
bought
extra.
them with our own
Yeah,
money.
I returned my extra potion because we have an extra one that we'd bought. We'd only bought 1 so far for extras.
There was only 50 gold left.
No, we had already bought a healing potion with group money. That we were
Yeah,
about to buy a
between me and
second
Kit-
group healing potion.
Yeah, between me
Right.
and Shadow and Talana, we had bought 1 already. And then pooling the rest of the money, we got back up to 50.
Right.
So
There's only 50 left in the pool.
we were going to return the 1 potion we bought with the first 50 and go for 2 ointments. That was the plan. Or that's the proposed idea.
That's the proposed plan. We're getting at least 1 ointment. I would suggest that.
Yes.
Yes. No,
I'm all for getting 2.
So one of the people who has an extra healing potion.
No.
No, we don't have to do that because we have 50 on the table now. We used 50 already for 1. If we just get rid of the first group potion, then we can get 2 ointments.
Right, but someone wrote that. Someone is holding that group potion.
I
That's
got
the one
rid
that
of
needs
it.
to
I
be
got rid
turned
of
in,
it.
is what I'm saying.
you're
I
Yeah,
got rid
no,
of it.
that
I
he was
turned it back
already
in.
he's already said that. Yeah, he-
Okay.
So that group potion wasn't counted in that 10.
all right.
Okay.
I have 2.
I
Alright,
see what
can
you're
I-
saying now.
can I-
She makes sense.
Do you want me to offer a suggestion on a way to do party loot? Everybody who's willing to put in their like 10 or 15, go ahead and put that in, and then take the group money of 700 because there's 7 players, 100 each, right? Add those together, and then figure out how you're spending it as a group. Is that a better way to do it?
Yes.
And so the first thing you're going to do is so do the healing potions last. Everybody who needed a bow or an item or something like that. So go ahead and everybody put in like Shadow did. Put in how much you're adding on top of the 100 you're getting.
Wait, Shadow, you have
Oh, and
Yeah.
on top of how much? On top of the 100 I'm getting?
No. Just don't worry about the 100. Put in
Yeah,
the
however much you're just
on
putting
top
into
of
the
that.
party,
You're
minus what you've
back.
spent.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
like
all that I
Rogar
have
came-
left.
Right. So you put in 40, and Cordis puts in 10, and okay. So now let's just see what we come up to total, and it's what you're willing to put into the party funds.
Okay, so Shadow's 40 is counting the 100.
No.
No,
Shadow-
that's nothing
You
what
had
you
you
didn't
had
spend.
40 gold in.
Okay, let me explain how I got the 40. I bought 20 arrows.
Stop.
Oh, no.
20 gold.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. No purchasing items. How much money did you bring of your own?
10.
So put in
Okay.
10. So now
Oh.
everybody gets 100 plus these 10s and 15s, right? So 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Oh,
is that
I
right?
brought
No,
zero,
ignore
sorry.
Drake. Drake needs
No.
to change his.
Okay, so 0 for Drake. So the point, so we got 10. So, oh wow. Okay, so Drake and Kelly are 0. Let's start it again. Cordis is at 15. How much did you bring?
She's really a 0?
Oh, okay. So we're restarting
I
it.
told you, I have no money.
Well, you can just delete yours.
Okay, so Cordis and Gael have 15. Who else brought their own money
I
and
did.
is willing? And this is money that you're willing to put into the party thing.
From your
Okay.
background.
Yes.
15, 30, 40, 50. So we have 65, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we have now do this. You have 765 gold. First thing, everybody make a note. So hold on. We have how much? 765, I said?
765. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go down the list. Everything but healing potions that you said you were buying. Go ahead and type it in. Or just I don't know how
One
should
at
we
a
do this.
time.
Everything but healing potions that you were buying. Just put how much gold it was. Right, 20 arrows is
No,
one
no.
gold.
20 arrows is one
One
gold
gold.
piece.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that would
I
be
thought they were gold.
No.
no,
No,
it's
not per
1 gold
20.
piece.
Those arrows better goddamn kill anything they hit.
Yeah, kittens. Use the right over it. Don't add a new line. Change the one you put in Discord.
Is this how much we're spending without healing potions?
Not healing potions. And that way we can get a count of how much is left.
Yeah.
Is somebody else going to track this, or should I do this?
I can track it with a calculator for.
Okay, if one person should be in charge of tracking it.
Okay, so is that all you're buying, Viv? Is the longbow?
Not counting the healing potion, but yes.
Not counting healing. Okay, so minus the longbow. That was it. Kittens, what all are you buying?
Well, I'm going to buy the arrows, and I actually wanted to look up and see if I was thinking of buying a sling.
Talana,
Don't do
for
it.
the
Use a
bit
bow.
of wool, I'm assuming that's
Okay.
for a spell.
Yes.
Which spell is it? Can you tell me? Because
Hold on, let me squash that. I forgot. I missed a part. Grimfold actually wanted to ask you about that, Talana. You wrote that down, but he said you can get a component pouch, but do you not already have a component pouch?
she gets a
I
druid.
The
have
druidic
both.
focuses take
Yeah.
the place of it. Or you
Okay.
could
Yeah.
do either.
So
Yes,
that
I
was
have
that
one
was
of
the next
those.
question. You either have a component pouch which has all of those little things in it, unless the spell specifically states a gem of 50 gold or a mirror worth of 1,000 gold or something like that, then anything that's just like a bit of fuzz or earwax, that's in the spell component pouch for 25 gold, or can be replaced by the focus of your class.
Okay. One of them did call for 2 lodestones. I don't know what that is.
Lodestones are they're basically
Rocks.
magic. Well, then,
Does it
So
say
all of these
it
things can-
consumes it?
but right, unless it
Okay.
specifies
No.
in your spell, unless it specifies a cost associated with the component, they are
Mhm.
part of your component pouch, or your focus takes the place of it.
Oh, okay. Then I'm good.
Yeah, so you don't need to buy like
Yeah.
feathers and things like that.
Okay. Then I'm not buying anything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so next Drake, he's 67 gold.
That's fine. He doesn't want to say what he's buying.
Oh, I did.
He did.
He did, yeah. So be careful you don't count that 67 twice.
So that means I'm actually putting 99 gold in.
Okay, so Cuddy, what are you
You're
all
actually putting
buying? next?
109 gold in.
No, I'm not
Oh, you're
buying
right,
anything.
109.
Okay, nothing. Crow, you bought just potions, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then
Okay, so now that we're done with the stuff before potions, how much is left for potions?
just a second, I have to add mine as well.
Okay.
What
Yeah,
do you
someone
buy?
else bought a longbow, so.
Yeah. Okay, so I used 55. So we have 592 gold left. And no one else is buying anything.
Okay. So you're at 592 after personal expenses.
After
Now
personal.
go ahead and break that up because healing potions are 50 and the ointments are 50. If you want to go to the heavier healing potions, they're 150.
I should stick with basic healing potions.
So we can get
I-
11 potions, whichever mixture we
We
want.
have 11 total. So
May I also ask, do you have any healing kits?
Good question.
Mhm.
I
mean,
think
they
I think it's a herbalism kit in this,
yeah, it's herbalism.
I have
or
an
like
herbal-
I
stabilizing
actually
people.
have an herbalism kit.
So do
Yeah,
I.
there's. I don't think there's a healer's kit in the book.
In the book, there is. Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
Does it say what it's used for?
Used to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom check.
Oh, okay.
How much is it?
It says 5 gold per. That I already added up into my total. I just didn't ask yet.
Yeah, if they're 5 gold per, yeah, that's easy.
Okay. Thanks.
For what it's worth, the healing potions, the 50 gold are 2d4 plus 2. The 150 gold, so 3 times the cost, gets you 4d4 plus 4. And then the next one up from that is 8d4. So it's 2d4, 44, 8d4, and then 10d4.
Well, I think since I think the max health we have here is like 15,
Yeah,
16.
I feel like we don't
need
the big ones.
the max ones.
Yeah, these are emergency things. These are
Yeah,
not-
I was thinking 3 ointments and 8 healing potions as well.
So that's 550, which leaves you with 42.
Yeah.
So now my
And
next
we'll just
question
bank
for
those
you.
for the next time. We don't have to spend it all.
Yeah, and we can
Next
spread that
question
out
for you.
evenly across the team.
Exactly. You can do that, or just put one person.
Oh
in
yeah,
some-
Rogar makes a point. We could buy like an extra healing kit.
Yeah,
Is
just
the
in
other
case.
one who's proficient besides me?
They're only
Joanna?
5 gold.
And they're automatic stabilizations, but you have to use them on people.
Yeah, like you'd use it up. I say we buy 2 more at least.
Uh-huh.
I'll carry 1.
They're 10 uses each. So.
Or actually, one each
Yeah,
of
we'll do
our.
the 2 proficients. So that would leave us with 32 gold left if we do
Now,
that.
hold on. Can you use those unless you're proficient in healing?
I don't think so. I think you
doesn't
need to be
say.
proficient in the ability of using herbalism.
Oh, it has
to do
10
it.
uses as an action. You can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a wisdom medicine check. So
Okay.
it's just an auto stabilizer, basically.
Perfect. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I bought 2 of them, so
I think an
I mean,
herbalism
that's
kit, you have to
20.
do the wisdom medicine check to stabilize with an herbalism kit.
Oh, so wait, Colin, you already bought 2,
yeah, I already bought 2. They're 20 uses total.
so we don't need to buy them since he already has them.
All right, that puts us back up to 42 gold.
Well, no, I was saying we could have 4 total rather than just 2.
40
I mean-
uses, so we're gonna go down 40
Oh,
times.
right, they have 10 uses apiece. My
Don't
bad.
think of it as how many times you go down. Think of it more if
Yeah,
one
it's
person
more
is
spreading
carrying
it around. If Colin's carrying the 2, Colin goes down, we can't technically get the
Yeah,
math in.
so I
I'll
mean,
just keep
what,
them
we
with
can't
the
go
little
through his
med
gear.
pouch. There's like a cross on the side of the med.
Most D&D things I've ever seen, you don't typically go through someone who's down stuff to grab things.
I mean, would you allow it, Chewie, if he went down and we need to stabilize? Could we go through his pack?
So I'm actually going to let this be a little smarter. The way we did it in the military was you actually carried your own med pouch, and if you went down, it's on the outside of your load-bearing equipment. Like if you needed a tourniquet, it was there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You didn't have to rely
like
on
that
somebody
little
else
med
having it.
pouch.
Right. You actually have a little med pouch on your equipment. If you guys are taking that kind of precaution to prepare, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'll throw it to my fellow paladin when I.
All right, I catch it, obviously. So now we have
Gets
2 of
caught
those
on the
total.
horn.
So you have 2 people that have their own med kits, like on the outside of their gear, essentially, like just strapped on.
Attached onto the belt, kind
We
of.
add a healing kit into my inventory.
Does anybody else want to have a healing kit on them?
Yeah, we have 42 gold. If anybody wants
I'll
to grab
take
one, we
one.
can still okay.
I'll
So
take one.
Kitten, so
I
Kitten
think
buys
it's a
one.
smart
That's
idea.
-5, so we're at 37.
Talana is typing.
Does the herbalism kit help us with healing and stuff like that?
I think you have to make a wisdom check if you use it, rather than like the healer's kit is just an auto stabilizer.
Okay, because I have one.
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
herbalism kit as well.
I think it also helps with like salves. I guess I don't really.
The herbalism kit is not the same thing as the healing kit.
It's not.
No.
No.
I am wrong. Oh yeah, no, you're right. Proficiency with this kit lets you add your proficiency bonus to anybody. Identify or apply herbs. All proficiency with this kit is required to creating antitoxin and potions of healing. So they do that. They create antitoxins and potions
Well,
of healing.
but you have to have proficiency and you have to have item creation, don't you?
Yeah.
Or you have to take the time to do it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what that's for. So it is not the same thing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
you have to
talking
be
about the
proficient with
healing
the kit, and you can also identify and apply herbs with it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 3 for our party of 7. Do we want one more? At least to even put the numbers in our favor.
Say I can carry one if you want to buy one.
And that's another 5. Puts 32. That would put 4 total in the party. Are we okay with that?
Yep.
Yes.
So hold on, that's not an herbalism kit. Which kit are you talking about? What is it?
Healing kit.
Healing kit.
Healing kit.
Healer's kit in the roll 20 thing.
Okay.
It's
How many
also in the
healing
player's
potions?
handbook.
How many
We
healing
have-
potions do we have as a group?
We have 8 total. We went with 8 and 3. So we have 8 healing potions, 3.
And who's
I
holding
say
them?
each one of us carries one.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the paladins, I guess, because they're like the healers of our group. Or we can have Talana carry the third one, or this extra one. And
I
then,
can.
because if Treb's going to be up front and like we get poisoned or something to where it incapacitates us.
Well,
It'd
ideally,
be-
you don't wait until you're unconscious to drink your healing potion.
Or
Can
like
actually
we did the first time.
you can feed a potion to an unconscious person.
You can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
At least you could in other editions. Is there something that says you can't do it here?
I don't
No,
know.
I
you still can. It's
Yeah.
a key thing that you have
it
to
takes
do.
an action. You can open up their mouth and pour a healing potion in it.
Okay. Okay. Then who's going to carry the ointments?
I don't mind. I can carry an
I'll
ointment.
carry one.
I'll carry one.
Okay. The
What is it
sorcerer.
You
called?
guys are putting them on your sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it called?
Yeah. What is it?
Ointment
What is
of
it called? What we're looking out for?
Just try searching antitoxin. Maybe that'll pop up. I don't know if the one that he was talking about is in there. What was it
Restorative
called?
ointment.
Oops, hang on. It's called Keotome's ointment. I cut and paste the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Hang on.
It's listed as restorative ointment, but that's why it's hard to find
Yes,
because it's
that's what it's
not
called.
consistent.
Am
So
I
in
carrying
the-
anything?
It's on the DM's guide, page 179.
In here's it though. Is it called restorative ointment?
Yeah, it's called
restorative
restorative
ointment.
in the compendium and in the Roll20 app. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even mention the that name.
Smells
Really?
faintly of aloe. Hmm.
Yep, that's the same.
So Talana, you add an extra healing potion to your inventory. You have. Two.
You have one. You have one healing potion. Or is
Okay.
she carrying the? Is she? Oh, she's carrying the extra one.
Yeah, she's gonna carry the extra one.
Okay, so you have two.
Who
Two
are
healing
3 with the
potions.
ointment?
So Cordis has one, Shadow has one, and I believe you picked up the other one,
Yeah.
Kalia.
No, I did.
No.
Oh, Rogar has it. Okay, so it's Shadow, Rogar, and Cordis that have the ointments.
Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Do you want to carry anything, Talana?
You guys said I had 2 healing potions, right?
Yeah, you're the only one with a second healing potion on you.
I can carry whatever you want.
I think that's pretty much it. Everything else they had to. Not everybody's even getting one.
Okay.
Yep. Just 3.
All right, what are we doing with the last 32 gold? Are we splitting it evenly, or is one person carrying it?
I say we donate it to Vanguard Keep.
Maybe we should hang on to it if we need to bribe anybody.
Fine.
Let's have the gnome carry it.
Oh.
Although I think we should
Split it
keep
up.
our.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's split it up because it is 32 gold.
Give a third to the paladins each, and then a third to Talana.
I would rather not give it to the half elf who wants to waste it on books.
Yeah,
You don't know that.
we
So,
do because you
I
just
have
spent
a,
two
I have a
gold for books.
suggestion
Try
in
to
that
think,
we,
Martha.
in that instead of dividing it just amongst ourselves, we also start up a party fund where things like communal gear, that it would pay
Where
for
we-
party items, as
Okay.
then people could spend on books from their personal share, but the
We could
party
do that.
fund would be for potions and that stuff.
All right, so we can throw this 32 gold into a party fund, but where are we going to put it?
Does Vanguard Keep have a bank
We do.
of some sort? There we go. Can we open an account with 32 gold?
Do they have ATMs?
We do not have a what?
A what?
Do you accept Vesmo?
Only Bitcoin here. Sorry.
Oh.
Damn.
No, we
And I
can
just
hold.
traded
the,
my Bitcoin.
We can hold the money for you. That is not a problem.
All right, then we'll put the 32 gold in Vanguard Keep to keep it safe.
No problem. And who is going to track that? That's all I want to know.
Actually, I would
track it.
suggest that we like half of it goes for the party fund and then the rest of it is split between members.
Okay, so
16
16
Whoa,
in.
guys, we're killing
Well,
time.
put 17
Throw it
in.
the bank.
Yeah, we're taking too long with this.
So 32 gold in the bank and call it a day.
We'll do that. Yep. Let's actually get to the killing stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
we're an hour in already.
We're not spending the day here in the inn?
You
All right,
can.
who should keep track of the 32 gold?
Oh, well, I'll track it.
All right, Cody's tracking.
Just make note that it is in the bank. That's all.
You put it in like.
I'm not going to kill you guys over this. Look, if you needed like a gold here, a gold there, we'll pull it out of the party fund and Vanguard keep, like an ATM.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on. So Grimfold now says, excellent. Now it's story time, correct?
Aye.
All right. So the first task we have for you, which is essentially just to make sure that you guys are even capable of doing the future things that we may ask of you in Vanguard Keep. One of the latest things that we've had happen is we've been having reports coming from I'll admit I did not look on the map. Don't worry about location wise. You know what? Hang on. So you are marketplace. Okay. So does everybody possibly have their Corvair map up or available, or does it not matter?
I do.
If you look at where marketplace is, so Vanguard Keep is not the square, it's on the marketplace, is where you actually are. And he tells you in the forest to the northwest, there have been problems, not problems, but people have been saying that they've been hearing like sounds of just screaming and battle once in a while, and that seems very odd, and it's something very close to home, and I figured we could send this next group out and we can have you guys go check it out. Nobody really needs to venture in the forest. It's not a crossroad. There's lines of travel that go around it, so we don't really know what to expect. He says, I can tell you historically I've been there, and it's kind of swampy in that forest, but there's really not too much of note there in that forest.
Where is Vanguard Keep again?
So on the whole map, do you see Lake Galifar, which is on the west?
Yes.
To the southeast, you'll see Arcanix, and then southeast, you'll see Vanguard Keep. That square is no longer physically there. Look east. Marketplace is now where Vanguard Keep is.
Okay.
Vanguard Keep does not exist where that square is. Marketplace is Vanguard Keep. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So he basically tells, that's most of the information, and that's what we figured we would have you guys do, and it's close to home. If you need anything, we can always get back to relative safely, and you can always go to the city of Passage or Galt if you need to. And he draws out a map on the chalkboard, just kind of explaining all of this out to you, and he says, how you get there is up to you, how you get back is up to you, and let us know what you find, report back. Essentially, it's you can consider it a scouting mission, but if it's something you can solve while you're there, that's always the way we do it in Vanguard Keep. So I won't keep saying it. Do what you can and what you think is the right thing to do in that situation. And as usual, anything you find is yours to keep. That's how adventuring works.
Do we make a salary in Adventures Hall here, Vanguard Keep?
He says, well, if you really want a salary, we can you can stay in the keep and earn your day's pay. Yeah. I have a downloaded copy. Can somebody... actually, I'll just send you the downloaded copy.
What?
Yeah, as long as it's small enough, it'll go through Discord.
Yep.
All right.
It's actually like 3 megs. It's kind of big, but it's very clear. You're going to want the clarity of the map. I recommend you all download it, actually, because then you can zoom in on the specific sections.
Yeah, I have it.
That's a really high-def map. I like it. I actually have it in paper. Oh, that's another good one too, but the colors annoy me. It's good. No, that color is really good to show you the regions.
Yeah.
Those regions might come into play later if we get into political stuff.
All right.
So, any other questions, or you just want to start trekking out to the northwest?
I'm perfectly fine. Just be on
Okay.
there.
Shadow is the first one out the door with a spring in her step.
It is about 200 miles straight line distance. If you leave Marketplace and head northwest, it is about 200 miles away.
A few days walk.
So,
Cordis bends down, heads half his body out, and then crawls out the door.
all right, everybody stop moving. Put your tokens relatively close together. I'm going to select them all and move them to the next map.
I was going to say, you said there were merchants who stopped by at Vanguard Keep. If any of them are headed that way, to see if we can hitch a ride with them, or at least travel in company.
I mean, you can do that, but that would take you north along the road towards Galt, and then you'd still have to leave the road to go into the forest.
No, yeah, we kind of got 279 guys. We're not hitching a ride on anything.
Yeah.
I could walk next to the caravan.
No, we can't on next gear because that's what we're gonna have to do. If we sit on it, we'll break it.
You
Get
carry the
paid for
horses.
security. There's your day and earn a daily wage.
That's an option.
I say we do that.
Okay, so you want to offer security to a caravan?
Yes, that sounds
Hey.
like a great adventure.
Hey, Cordis,
If you want.
could you give me a moo, please?
Can I smack him across the hall with the side of my weapon?
You can do whatever you'd like to your own party member.
Excellent. I'm smacking him across the hall. for that.
I step in and stop the Minotaur. Or we don't need to be hurting each other. We'll deal with him later.
Watch yourself, half elf.
And I got that grin.
Gucci.
So, okay, time for wall of text. Well, actually, not yet. We're still in story mode. So you guys go out and you talk to the caravans, and it doesn't take much time to find a caravan that is heading up towards what city was it? Galt? Yeah, Galt. So you find one that's heading up towards Galt, and you make a deal with them. They tell you that sure, we can offer you 1 gold for the party for security if you're only going to go. Like, how far do you want to go? All the way to Galt?
All the way to where we have to get off to get into the forest, I assume, right?
We could
Everybody
travel
good with
to Fairhaven. Or at least Lethlear.
You're just going to the forest right between Marketplace and Passage on the map.
Oh. Then yeah.
Yeah.
we can go-
Wherever we need to deviate into the forest, we'll take them to there.
That's up to you. You can go in directly from the east of the forest, like halfway up the road, or you can go all the way to Galt and then come from the northeast.
Everyone?
How many days extra travel would it be to go all the way to Galt and then? Because if it's going to be, I was going to say if it's more than a day, adds more than a day, I would say break off early. Would be my recommendation.
Map travel pace. You are in a province, Texas. So you can travel. What? This is on different scales. So you can travel, it looks like you can travel about, we'll call it 2 miles per hour. That doesn't make sense, does it? Oh, that's slow pace. I'm sorry. So 3 miles per hour. Okay, you can travel 24 miles. So it would be about a maybe between 6 and 8 day trip to Galt. So it'd take you about 3 days to go. We'll call it, make it easier. It'll take 2 days to get halfway of the road. 4 days to Galt, 2 days to get halfway.
Okay.
So if you want to go halfway, 2 days, and then you can go directly west through the forest.
I recommend just going to the halfway point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
Sounds good.
Okay. So he said he'll gladly offer, 2 gold. I like Vanguard Keep. I'll give you guys 2 gold for security if you're going halfway. By the way, common working wages, that's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Sounds
It's
good.
really good, actually. But so you manage to go 2 days and you part ways and you begin to head west. Does anybody have survival skills?
I do.
Proficiency with it?
Yeah, you need to be proficient to be able to tell which direction you're going, I believe.
I do.
I do.
As do I.
Who's collecting our party gold?
I thought we put it in the... Oh.
We just got 2 more.
Gallo.
Who's got it on the sheet?
Yeah,
Do you
Gallo.
want me to you just want me to put it in the bank?
It just keep track of your party gold. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll keep track of as well because we have 2 numbers.
Yep.
Okay. So if you look on the map, you are basically right between Tower Vigilant, and then right in the center of that little forest is a box with a slash in it. So you head west at the end of your 2nd day, and you're at the edge of the forest, and it's time for evening. And I'm just asking for future who's got the survival. We don't need the rolls right this second.
Oh, okay.
Once you get into the forest, right now you have landmarks you can see, but once you get into the forest, you're going to need survival to be able to stay heading west, if that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Okay? So it is evening. Do you want to work on your standardized watch order?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
take the first watch.
Somebody write this down, and this will be a standard watch order for your party.
I'll take the.
Wait, so Shadow's got first watch?
Are
I'll
we
take
doing
first watch
two
this
people
guy.
on a shift or
So maybe
single
I should
shifts?
Take, in the middle of the night.
Yeah, who all has night vision? Because whoever doesn't needs to take this first shift when it's still evening.
I have night vision.
I don't have night vision. Me and Rogar, I don't think have night vision.
No.
So your first
Bill,
shift?
Can we move our tokens so that people and like put ourselves in the order that we want to do shifts? So people taking the first shift go to the top.
That sounds good. Top left for first shift.
Oh.
Center for second shift, and bottom right for third shift.
Rogar, you want to move up with me?
Since as an elf, I only require 4 hours of meditation, I would recommend I take a middle shift so that the rest of you who need 8 can take a more unbroken
I
shift.
agree.
Me and Kids
Sleep.
will take the last shift since I have 60 feet of dark vision, so I can see extremely well in the dark.
I have dark vision as well.
Yeah,
so
most of us have dark.
Everybody but me and him have dark, have dark vision. Yeah.
So,
2, 3,
Talana, do
2.
you want to go with the first group? That way, as it gets dark, you're able to help them.
Sure.
I'll stick with the.
Okay, so those are the 3 on first shift,
Fill the
second
elves.
shift, third shift.
Yep.
Okay. For interest of time, normally here I would give a chance of a party encounter, like a random encounter in the evening. But this is relatively safe area. I'm not even going to roll it, and I want to keep moving into a little more storyline. If you guys are okay with that.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So the night passes uneventfully, and you are now, heading into the forest. Go ahead and put yourselves marching from left to right. Right. So like top left along the road, you can see the bridge there. That's where you're coming from.
Okay.
And go ahead and put yourselves. Yes. This is the direction you came from. This is the direction you're going. So go ahead and put yourselves, essentially where you would be. If you wouldn't be on the road, put yourself off the road a little bit. If you would be on the road, just roughly what order you're in.
Trev, you might want to go back a bit more. Because remember, we had why are you all the way over there?
Okay, while you're positioning yourselves, so you cross the stream that borders the forest and you begin your journey into the woods. Once you get past the newer growth at the edge of the forest, which is expanding, which is a good sign because it tells you that the area is healthy, you see that most trees are over 50 feet tall and the ground is either hard-packed dirt or moss. After about a mile or so, you catch, which we're going to call this as a mile. I know that the river is just symbolizing. I got to use a generic map, so bear with me on that stuff, okay? After a mile or so into the forest, you catch the faint smell of meat cooking. And after you travel about 30 more minutes into the forest after that, you come across a campsite, which you guys are able to spot if you look to the east on the map. Pretend you're actually looking west, right? But it's to the right. So in other words, don't hold this against me that it's facing the wrong direction. I'm just using the way the map is set up for the scenario that we're doing. Does that all make sense?
Sure.
Yep.
Okay. So you come across a campfire. You come across a campsite, and from here, you can all see that the camp fire is still burning. There's been a few trees that have been pulled next to it. In this case, one major tree that looks like it's been pulled over for a bench to sit at and maybe eat food or something. There's also some scraps of meat and a pile of bones around the campfire, which is not on the map. I'm sorry. Everybody give me a survival or a spot check.
A spot perception?
Perception, sorry, yes.
Perception.
Perception or survival.
Or perception. Survival or perception is your choice. You can only roll one.
Fuck.
Epic fail. Nice.
Mine was 14. Survival.
Okay.
Did I roll a 1? Holy
You
crap.
did. You and me both rolled utter shite.
So
Talana was the only one that got like high.
This is a forest, right?
Yeah.
So that's my favored terrain.
Mm-hmm.
So in making an intel or wisdom check, proficiency bonus is doubled if using a scholar proficient in.
So you
remember
you
have 7.
You got a 7.
Okay, excellent.
You still got 7
Or
bonus.
6. Proficiency bonus is doubled.
Yeah, so
She
6
rolled a 1 and she has a
plus
3 and a 3.
1 would be 7. Because she rolled a 1.
Proficiency is 2.
Oh, proficiency bonus.
Oh yes, you're right. It is.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Huh?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? No, isn't her proficiency bonus the 3 next to survival?
That's her stat bonus.
My proficiency bonus is 2.
Oh, proficiency.
Oh.
Okay, so like when you actually are proficient, you get +2,
That
and then
makes sense.
when you level up, it gets higher. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
I understand now.
Thank you. That was actually unclear to me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay, so when those rolls come into play later, I'll deal with it.
Yep.
So this is the scenario you're in, and can you guys all see the campfire out to your east that I'm pinging?
Mhm.
Yes.
So that is the campfire that you guys can see as actually throwing off light. The trees are not perfectly representative. Think more like you're in almost like the redwoods, right? Where you have they're 50 feet tall. They're pretty big, and it creates a little bit of a canopy. So it's shaded enough that you actually do see from this distance the light from the campfire. So from this point, I just needed the red box to get you guys like the bounding, but you can move out of the box at this point.
Okay.
So can I climb a tree?
You can.
Get a better perspective
Well,
on what's going on.
Hold on, stop. So move a little bit at a time. Somebody just like darted forward. Who is that?
The
Kitten?
shadow. Yeah.
Okay, so you came up to that tree. Okay, got it. And you wanted to climb that tree, and everybody
I'm going
sees
to
you
climb
climbing.
that tree
Okay.
and see if I can gain a better perspective on what's all happening down in that campsite.
Okay, give me a spot check or perception.
Perception?
Yep.
Want to be athletics first, see if she can climb the tree.
Nah, I'm gonna give her that. These trees are pretty easily climbable. Okay. You look down, and it looks like maybe 1 or 2 humanoids probably at this campfire based on size, but you don't see where they are, and from here you don't see any tracks.
Okay. So I hop back down and
What'd you see up there, Kat?
it appears that this campsite's the size for about 2 people. I don't see where they are, and I don't see any tracks, which means they're probably around here somewhere since that fire is still going.
All right. Let's
Maybe
be on
we
our
should
guard.
see what kind of bones are next to the fire to see how big they are, what they're eating.
Aye.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my axe, just to be sure that like if anything happens.
Okay.
I also pull out my battle axe.
Can you see the little line that I'm drawing on the map right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is actually underneath the tree, but this is a wall here. These are all these walls are low walls, so they're maybe 5 feet tall because it's lots of rubble.
Mhm.
This is one entrance here, and it looks like you can probably squeeze in through this way as a second entrance, as well as obviously up this direction. But just so you understand that these are walls on this side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jump back up into the tree.
Okay.
So can I look down over the whole campsite?
Yeah, again, yes, but it's now you're looking through the branches, and so there is a circumstance modifier of a minus, which is why you saw what you saw.
Okay.
And from that tree, the description I gave you is what you saw.
Okay.
Does anybody want to go around the other way?
I can circle around.
Would you like to come in from the north?
Can I make it to this other tree? To this tree?
Crossing this way?
Yeah.
No. I mean, you could go out on the limbs, but they don't look like they're going to hold you.
So
you
I'd
can
have
climb down and then climb up it.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I use my? Is it daylight?
Yes, but again, remember the canopy puts everything like in shade. So yes, it's daylight, but it's
Do I smell anything other than the fire?
No, the fire with the meat cooking on it was pretty overwhelming. I mean, it's they're cooking steak over there of some sort of animal.
Okay, so I'd like to go behind this and sort of stealth using the shade stealth over, and then cross over to this behind this tree, keeping the trees between me and the campsite.
Okay. Go ahead and show me the path. Go ahead and either use an arrow or move yourself, little bits at a time. And is anybody else going to be moving around while she's sneaking around?
Rogar is gonna move up behind the gnome, right behind the tree.
Okay.
Or if I had to go with the sorcerer and the druid.
All right.
I'm gonna hide in these bushes over here.
I'm gonna climb down that tree, and I'm gonna take a wide angle to come up to the base of this tree.
And I guess at this point, I sort of want to officially use stealth.
No, that's fine. If we need to do an opposed check, I'll get the check from you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna climb up this tree.
Okay.
Wait up, elf.
Everybody, stop where you are. This is who?
Who? What?
Who am I
Callie,
pinging?
Callie,
Callie.
Callie, give me a perception check as well as this person,
Aye.
Drake.
Drake.
Drake, are you gonna do a perception check?
I got it.
Terrible. That's what you get for not listening to me and Cody.
It's a good thing he's not by himself. He could
A
hurt.
critical run.
Go with the sorcerer and the druid follows the rogue.
Yeah.
I thought she was the sorcerer.
No, the druid. You thought how is she the sorcerer?
That was my bad, but we're continuing.
Anyways.
We don't have a choice. We can't yell at you.
Who's pinging me?
Callie, you have a
I'm
message.
sorry. I was just pinging you.
You're not
Oh.
sure. It's just a general feeling, say east-ish of you.
Do I see anything different in this tree?
Nope.
Gotta get on the other side of the entrance to the road that way. No one can
Are
come
there-
charging at you.
Are there any small
Can you ping
animals
that? I don't know
around?
what you
I
mean.
have the speak with small beasts.
Like basically using the
ability.
little road. We're on opposite sides of it, kind of sneaking up on the little rocks.
No, there's no
Like that.
like little squirrels and rabbits. Like, no, they don't seem to be in this area, and that doesn't seem surprising. Okay, everybody, stop for a second. That doesn't seem too. What? Oh, that doesn't seem too surprising, considering there's probably some sort of a campsite here, right? Like, I mean, they're not going to be coming around you while you're eating meat. So no, there's not too many small woodland creatures of any size here, of any distinct amount. Okay.
My stomach is grumbling. Mm.
Where are the bones? The pile of bones.
The pile of bones
Right here.
are right here on the red dot, the red ping.
Okay.
Are we frozen? Are we not moving?
Does anybody else have any questions before we keep going?
No.
No.
Okay, then you are free to move.
Or you want to go in with your shield?
If you're going to breach this line, let me know.
All right.
Hey, elf.
I've climbed my third tree that's
Mhm.
behind the campsite.
Give me another
Do I-
perception check.
And while she's doing that, I'm going to move up
Oh,
to this wall.
Okay.
Hey,
remember
elf.
that's a closed wall, by the way.
Oh wait, no, I'm using it as like covered, looking
Okay.
over this wall.
Do you think our ears will give us away?
As being elves?
Attack him in the face with your weapon.
Don't go any further, please.
Okay, I have no way of signaling the rest of my group, do I? You're all opposite me.
Well, there's a chance me and Cody can see. Remember, we are 7'9".
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Okay.
said these were low walls.
Those are low walls.
We're being watched.
What? I didn't see anyone watching us.
I make subtle hand gestures, trying
No
to gain
offense.
the attention of the giants in our group, hoping they're looking at me.
Everybody give me a perception check who's in the party, except for the two that are the two to the south. You're too far, probably wouldn't see it. Everybody who's like where the gnome and the big guys are, if you get a perception check above a 16, you will see her trying to get your attention.
Come on.
She's in,
Come on.
Rogar, it's all up to you.
She didn't tell you where she
Oh
was.
my God.
God.
All right.
We're giant. We can't see shit. What's the point of being giant?
Yeah, for what it's worth, think about it this way. Look, that's 70 feet away in a tree.
Okay, that's understandable.
right?
I only have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah. So go ahead and keep moving if you're moving, or do y'all want to tell me what your plan is before you move? Either way.
Are we ready to breach,
Okay, if you
go?
want to move down out of the tree, that's
I'm
fine.
going to scale down the back of this tree,
Yep.
so I'm on the ground again,
Okay.
and I'm going to try to stealthily make my way. Let me use my little. Where's the arrow thing? How do you do the arrows?
Go to the ruler.
It's a little cone.
The ruler.
Yeah.
I'm going to stealthily make my way around this wall
Okay, and then where?
to this point.
Okay, go ahead. You're fine to move there.
That food cooking in there is making me hungry.
So can I try to
Shocking.
get their attention again?
Who said they're getting hungry? Give me a will save.
God, Colin.
Will save here. Wisdom? No.
Like will as in like will to live?
No, like the
Probably
will to hold yourself
Constitution, I
back from
guess.
going in and trying to get the food if he's hungry.
Intelligence or
I
constitution?
think it's
That'd be
Constitution.
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 You know,
guess.
I'll let you take your pick, either Constitution or Intelligence or Wisdom, however you think your character, whatever his will
Wisdom
is,
would make sense. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, wisdom would
Wisdom
make
to
sense.
not be a retard and run in full speed.
It's like I have the wisdom not to do this.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a Wisdom save, and you're looking for.
God.
Okay, you're good. It's not going to be difficult to
Oh.
resist it. You know that this is a bad idea.
Okay.
If you rolled a 2 or 3, I'd have been like, nope, you feel the urge to go in.
Come on, do you want to get close to me so I can put you on the wall before we go in?
Oh.
Now.
Tie me to a tree.
No, I was talking to Talana. If she wants to get closer so I can put her on the wall before we go in. That way she can see what we're doing.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
hold me up so I
Considering
can
she
look
is-
over.
Only 3 feet, and it's a 5-foot wall. She
Put
can't
her on
actually see
top
over
of the wall.
Yeah, put her on the wall before we go in.
For what it's worth, even though she's 3 feet tall and it's a 5-foot wall, it is still considered a low wall for her because
Okay.
she is technically a medium creature. It's silly, but just
What?
for what it's worth.
So I'm slowly making my way back
Go ahead.
to who's this?
As-
Oh, that's
As long as
Rogar.
if you guys cross this threshold, right,
Mhm.
let me know. Or if you guys down here are moving anywhere, let me know.
Okay, so I make it back to this group here,
Mm-hmm.
and I tell them very quietly, while I was up in that last tree, I saw motion.
Where?
Give me
Where?
a stealth check.
Me? Give you
Yes.
a stealth check? Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Stealthy little kitty cat.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the motion come from?
Well, I was trying to get clarification on that just a second ago.
Give me a second, I'm thinking.
Let's
No, I
see.
can't do that. I can't do that. But
Okay.
I'm giving you the generalized because you're not sure.
All right. So I saw it south of me from the tree, which would have been across that big Is that a statue or a pile of rocks?
Statue.
What- This?
This. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a statue, like a crisscross applesauce
Here,
statue.
I can do this. You were in this tree and you saw
Mm-hmm.
it somewhere. We'll go this direction, right? On
Okay.
the other side of the campfire from you.
And there's
so-
those are shrubs over there?
So we'll call it, if you want to call it this generalized south
Okay.
of you. Does that make sense? I mean,
Yes.
there's no
Yep.
shrub here, so yes.
So
How's that?
it was on the other side of the campground, across from us, near those deep shrubs. And actually, it's in the direction Callie and the half elf are heading.
All right. Perhaps we should.
Half elf, are y'all doing anything?
I'm sorry, what?
Is Kelly
Oh.
and the half elf doing anything?
Yeah, I do want to move cautiously eastward, staying
She told
behind
me
the
to stay.
bushes.
Okay.
And I did whisper that we're being watched.
So
My partner here.
Can I
I'm gonna
peer
keep-
over the wall? Am I tall enough?
Wait, should I follow you?
Be ready. We don't know if they're hostile.
I'm
Okay.
trying to
We don't know if they're friendly.
make my way over to
Yep.
them.
Go ahead and put yourself with that group. So we have a group of 3 and 4 now. Everybody, give me a stealth roll.
Oh God.
You're all trying to be stealthy, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm a giant fucking 9. The chance I roll well here.
Yay. 2.
Yeah, actually, I'm apparently very stealthy, but it's 7 now. Call it.
Well,
It's
they're
a stomach that's growling.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
So we have 3 people that are under 15. Well, 15 or lower, right? 4 people.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Cordis, Rogar, and Drake.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I
no.
wanna have-
Cordis is
Cordis, Rogar,
Rogar, Gael, Drake.
Yeah,
and
I
Cordis.
pulled
Just
one.
wanna
15 or
roll
under.
better roll than that.
Yeah, you got a 5.
Okay.
Just wanna-
You guys hear a pretty loud voice actually that booms out from we'll call it this general. Why is it? It's not pinging. Hang on. From this tree area over here. Everybody saw that, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
From
Yes.
that tree-ish, maybe over on this side, you're hearing a voice boom out, and it says, "We're not here to fight. Please don't hurt us. There are more of you."
If I hear that, I'd like to divine sense it.
Divine.
I thought she'd be visual. No.
It's a paladin skill.
It allows
Yeah.
you to detect if it's truth or not.
Yeah, the intentions of the creature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna need to see them to read the face motions and body language.
Within 60 feet, that's not behind total. Yeah, they gotta be within 60
I
feet
pull-
behind total cover.
I pull out
Yeah,
my
but
bow.
I
I've
can.
readied an arrow.
I
I've
attempt.
got it pointed down.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah. Does it say you have to see them or not for the paladin?
They can't be behind total cover. If that's kind of this total cover, I can't.
Yeah, you
see
can't see them, so no, you can't use it.
Can I use minor illusion to make it look as if one of us crossed the threshold?
Absolutely.
You guys want me to do that?
Go ahead.
Oh,
I mean,
that's a good idea.
it's up to the 3 over there. We can't do anything. We're too far away.
Okay.
That's metagaming.
I'm gonna go ahead and do
No, that's
that.
Talana, not Viv.
Oh,
Do I
come
click on the
yeah.
mending? Or I'm sorry, the
Yeah, just click
Minor
on the spell
illusion.
in your.
Oh, jeez.
And what are you going to make it look like? You?
yes.
Okay. Let me see. Can I put?
You can copy and paste your token.
There you go.
Wow, wow, wow.
Put that wherever where your illusion is. Oh wait,
Just
hang on. I have
cross
to
it.
give you permission. Oh no, you can move it. Good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I just crossed the threshold
Okay.
and walking towards the fire.
You hear the same voice say, "What do you want?"
Somebody
We
who's
just-
got higher charisma than I
I
better.
don't think minor illusion can move.
Oh no?
Yeah. Can't it?
Or is it just a static, like it just appears?
I'm pretty sure it's a static one.
Okay, then I'll just leave it right there.
Okay, so what it's saying in a thing, if you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, or small chest, it must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. The image can create sound, light, smell, or any other sensory effect. Physical interaction with the image reveals it to be an illusion because things can pass through it.
This is coming from the druid, right? The
Yeah.
halfling, the
And the
gnome?
creatures have to use an action to examine it to determine if it's an illusion.
So it's also within 30 feet. That's 30 feet right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, it doesn't say she can't move it though.
No, you can
Yeah,
move it, but
it
it
can
has to
move.
stay within 30 feet of you.
It can't animate
Okay?
because I think that's a different illusion spell.
Okay.
Is one that specifically says it animates.
Yeah, you create an image of an object, such as a chair, muddy footprints, or a chest.
Mm.
Oh, so it can't be a person?
Yeah, that's too complex for, I guess, this level, the level 0 spell.
That makes
Okay.
sense, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Since
Good
we're
attention.
scrubby scrubs.
All right, so scratch that, or
All right.
Do you want to do something besides a image of yourself? Like,
No. No, I'm good.
Rogar yells out, "Why are you hiding? Show yourselves!"
are you trying to intimidate them?
No, trying to get them to come out. Like,
Yeah, I
Just
can do that
talk
with
to 'em.
persuasion if you want me to.
Persuasion? Yeah. Okay, so persuasion. If you're not trying to intimidate them, you're trying to persuade them. So go ahead and give me a check.
wait, Trevor, are you gonna do it or?
I'll do it because
Well, no, who
I
said
have
it?
natural.
Yeah,
Who said
well,
it?
yeah, 'cause it
Rogar
would have
said
been
it.
me. That's why.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
can
it's
do
Rogar
it.
said it.
yourself.
Rogar, give me a persuasion check. I rolled garbage. Oh yeah.
Hey!
Crow's got that persuasion.
Oh my.
I
Now
knew we
my
should have
advice
checked
says
those
the thing.
bones.
Wait, our Minotaur's not pretty either. That doesn't.
Ew.
All right, I'll give everybody a second.
Oh God.
Lovely.
If you click on it, it makes it bigger. You can read the text.
Mhm.
It reeks.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Any
Minotaurs
questions?
have good smell.
Nobody rolled high enough on the perceptions to catch the whiff of them over the meat.
Well, so somebody ask them what they're hiding. Why are they hiding?
I guess I'll ask
so
him why
you
he was
said show
hiding.
yourself, right? So you
I'm
see.
only talking to the people next to me.
No, but who was it? Rogar, you said show yourself, right?
Yeah.
What was it you said? Do you remember exactly?
Why are you hiding?
Yeah. Why are you hiding? Show
Show
yourself.
Hang on one second, guys. Let me throw my headphones on real quick.
You're good.
As soon as that thing gets in a vision, I'm going for that divine sense.
I ready my bow.
I'm gonna try and shake its hand and be friends with it. Cheerio, tops, mate.
Guys, the kittens don't move because he's not there at the moment. You could be crossing a threshold that causes something to happen.
Yeah, like him to eat you.
You can't like him to
He's
freak
gotta
out.
catch me first.
Yeah, I don't think that's hard for that thing. What are you laughing, Mr. Double -1?
Yeah, I know.
Do you have any books I can buy, please? So useful there. So
Books
useful.
on the history of Vanguard Keep?
Maybe he's got audiobooks.
Is that a familiar just telling him the story of Vanguard?
Okay.
It pertains to
An
me.
audiobook is a personal bard who just follows you around.
I want one.
Okay, so you said, tell me again, what is it you said to him?
Why are you hiding?
You're
Please
hiding,
show yourselves.
He says, clearly you outnumber us. It is only me out here. And you see him walk over to the log, completely in plain view of everybody at this point.
Now can I divine sense it?
Yes, absolutely. And go ahead and give me that roll. Is it a roll or?
Okay, so let me read the thing what it says.
I ready my bow.
The presence of strong evil registration is like an auction note, and powerful good brings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind cover. You know the type of any being who present you sense, but not its identity. Within the same radius, you can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been concentrated or desecrated, as with the Hallow spell. You can use this feature a number of... Okay, what?
This doesn't really seem to have anything to do
Oh
with
yeah, this is
Yeah.
for like celestial fiend or undead.
Yeah.
Hmm.
This is how you can
Okay.
find them too. Like even
Yeah,
if
I
you
guess
can't
more
see
to
them.
find things that you can't
Yeah.
see. Okay.
You can use. Isn't there a skill on your sheets? I forget what it's called, where you can tell if somebody's lying.
Deception, I guess, or
It's
no, it's
counter.
insight.
Yeah,
Insight.
it would be insight.
So if you
I am
roll-
proficient in insight.
Go ahead and roll an insight then.
Can anyone who see them roll the insight?
Yeah, anybody
Nice.
who anybody who wants to roll an insight.
Oh, that natural 20.
As
Alright,
long as your
Cosmo, get you
insight
next
is as above a 4, because that's what they rolled.
I had a natural 20. Couldn't you make it like, okay, anyone who's over an 18, so I feel better about it?
Wow.
Wait.
14
Alright, come
is
on,
a low
Colin. We
roll.
know you gotta roll the
Gotta
insight
be
to the
the
natural
But
one.
if I failed my my perception check, wouldn't I not know he's there? Or do I
No,
still?
he's not hiding anymore.
No, he just,
can't
he
not
just
see
revealed
him at this
himself
point.
to everybody.
All right, insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, your insight.
Oh!
Oh my god, he actually rolled.
Wasted that 20 though. Wasted.
Yeah, wasted his 20.
A 12 and a 14 are the low rolls. That's crazy. Okay, no, you all are actually sensing that he's they're both males, that they are actually scared, because it seems to understand that it is definitely outnumbered, and you can see he's kind of they're both there with both its heads. It's scanning and you're pretty sure that they see most of you.
I can I like put down sheath my axe and like I'm just gonna like step into to where I'm not behind cover to where he can just kind of visibly see me.
Yes, absolutely.
May I approach? What is your name?
If your intention is combat, let me know. If your intention is not combat, feel free to move anywhere you want, and
I sheathed and I'm just trying to talk to him.
I put
Right
my
now.
shield and my axe
Combat,
back
let me know.
on my back.
Okay.
Being the least intimidating of the group, I creep forward.
I walk up over here.
Ask him his name, Talana.
Eat her in one bite.
Yeah, that's probably not the first thing this but no.
And as you approach, he says, "I mean you no harm. I hope you are the same."
Yeah, as she does that, we both enter to get at least in view in case something tries to go for it.
He says,
I'm just
"We."
gonna peer from behind the bushes.
That's fine. He says,
Do you have a
I'm gonna
name,
sit on the
creature?
log next to him.
I am Ugg, and this is Glug. You can call us Ugg Glug.
Hi, Ugglug. I am Talana.
Good to meet you. I'm glad you are not here to kill me. Us.
Well, we're glad that you don't want to eat us.
No. I am definitely full. And, I'm just glad to be alive. The rest of my tribe was wiped out several days ago.
What happened?
Well, we had the alarm sound, and lizard folk came and just started attacking us viciously. And 3 of us were lucky to get out alive, and we fell away from our home, which is in the swamp further in the forest. And they hunted us down, and I was the only one to escape after their second attack. I am the only one left from my tribe.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Do you
Where
know
are you going?
Thank you.
Do you know the intentions of why they attacked?
I don't. I mean, they're vicious animals. I don't know. I don't know. I could get insight into something like that.
Seeing the
How
situation.
did they attack you?
I'm just
I'm
gonna
sorry.
come in. I'm just
Say
gonna
again?
come on in.
How did they attack you? How did they get the better of such a masterful race?
How are you able to talk to us if you're?
Are you
over in the
shouting from
trees?
way over there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're way back there, kid.
So you're not moving in. And what about the elf?
I just came over here.
First,
Oh.
I want to check to see, do I think anyone else is hiding in those bushes?
Give me a perception check.
I too would like to make sure there's nobody else behind us.
Roll perceptions if you want to check if there's more.
Can I have some of your steak?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, please. I've eaten my fill, and it looks like there's what may have been maybe a 200-pound wild boar, and probably 80% of the edible food on the carcass has been eaten. This is help yourself. I am done with this. You can have any bit of it you would like.
Awesome. And I pull out my backpack and start grabbing my mess kit.
I just rip off a chunk of meat.
The exact
But,
same thing.
I smell it. Can I smell it or
You have to-
perceive
It's
poison or
raw.
anything?
You're gonna have to like cut it off the body and put it on a stick. And,
Oh,
and
okay.
cook it.
So it's not like over the fire.
No.
Okay.
He was pulling off big chunks of it and either eating it raw or cooking some of it. But the body and the bones are next to it.
All right, then I slap it on a rock and put it on right on the fire.
Which way is the wind blowing?
So I don't see anything.
My kid's getting like super perceptive.
No. Where's your perception roll?
Right down at the bottom.
Kelly got a
Kelly,
9.
I'm sorry. I was
Shadow got a
looking for Vin.
21.
Hang on a second. Okay.
So, Glug and Ugg.
Yes.
You were the last of your tribe.
To the best of our knowledge.
Where did these adversaries, these lizard folk, go? Did they just how did they get the better of you?
They've taken over the entire village. There were more of them, and they caught us in the middle of the night, and we were not prepared. This has been the most peaceful forest we've ever lived in, and we just were completely taken by surprise.
Where's your
Well,
village?
There were maybe 20 or so of them initially, and I think we managed to kill half, maybe more, maybe. But again, I and a couple others fled, and they even came after us, and now I'm the only one. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm trying to figure this out.
So, over my eating, I ask him, so, with 2 heads, are you twice as smart?
Rogar literally sticks out his hand and slams it against his head.
Tempted to goddamn pull out his manacles and put Drake in the manacles.
Hang on a second. Let me wrap my head around that. I give you A, B, and C, and you go with QM.
Yeah.
Welcome to Colin. Welcome to Colin.
How would he react to that? He would probably just look at you like he really doesn't understand if you're. You know what? Hang on. Yeah, he doesn't really know what to make of that. You've confused him, and he's sitting there like, is he serious? Like, are you actually waiting for a response, or are you still just eating your
Can
food?
the rest of the group apologize for Drake's uselessness?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd like to take a look at the statue.
You are in character and say what you want. The statue is just consider it more of a pile of rocks. It's I had to find a reasonably useful section of the map.
Okay.
It's just a building that used to be here, 150
Can I
years
climb
ago.
it?
You can climb a pile of rocks, yes.
Oh, ignore the half-elf friend. I'm sorry for your loss.
You notice
I
it has
myself.
2 eyes made out of rubies. No, I'm kidding.
They're cursed. I know this trick. But I take them anyway.
No, I'm kidding. No rubies.
I personally would not know what I would do without my tribe. I am deeply sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
What can we do to help you, Glug and Ugg?
Well, I don't think it's safe for me to go back. Do you know of a peaceful forest nearby that I can reside in, or another tribe of my kind that maybe I could join? I don't know. What about your tribe? And he looks at you, Gael. What about your tribe? Could I join them?
I think they would welcome you, and but they may attack you at first. And I pull out one of my hand axes, and it has my name inscribed and like my ancestor's name on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I hand it to him, and I say, "If you go." Actually, I don't know the direction of where my tribe is from. You said you would handle locations, so just give me a north, south, east, west.
You give him the directions to your tribe.
I give him the directions to my tribe. If you approach delicately and offer this axe, they should let you in and not attack you.
Well, you guys have numbers. Would you? I mean, you could clear the if you cleared the lizard folk out of my village, I could just stay here, maybe.
Yeah, this forest seems pretty peaceful.
It is. I don't know where they came from.
It's a little close to the road. Travelers may react badly.
No. You're a couple of miles. You're several miles in. Yeah.
He's been here for a long time. I have no problem going to his village with him and helping him clear it so that he could have his homestead back. He could be part of join us for this recovery of his property.
I am not much of a fighter.
I don't think we should do that. He's the last of his tribe. For him to rebuild, he will need to be alive. I say we go ourselves and protect his lineage.
I would be more than happy to offer you what I've managed to save. The village shaman was one of the last that got hunted down with me, and when they left his body, I took what I could from it, and he actually holds out a bag, and he opens up. He's like, any of the beads in here, they're yours. I don't know what they do.
Shadow reaches for the bag of beads.
Druid.
Do you want to move closer, Shadow? You're like
that's quite the reach.
Well, it's quite the smell.
He gladly hands them to you to inspect and look at.
And I look through the beads, and my father being our village tribe shaman, I recognize several of these as runes and beads of protection and valor and strength.
I think we should help him.
And I tell
As a
Glug
paladin, I agree.
I tell Glug, that these are very precious. Are you sure you're willing to part with these?
They are nothing compared to my life. And I don't even know what they are.
Well, I think we should take the beads, and I'm willing to give them to one of the other tribe, whoever our druid. Give them to our druid.
I would even gladly trade you my weapon. This club, and he shows you. He's like, this club was, found a long time ago, but it's a very powerful club. The shaman used to keep, but again, I am not much of a fighter myself, and I would gladly trade you that if you would replace it with another weapon I can use. If you help me clear my village out, you can have all of this.
I can't carry a club.
What weapons can you use?
I'm reasonably well versed in clubs, but I know that this one to be very well made. And again, you can have it if you give me another club. I don't need something as nice as this for
Will
hunting.
this be defined as a two-handed weapon or a one-handed weapon?
For him, it's a regular club. For you, it'd be a great club.
Okay.
Well, then I can't take it because I need my shield.
I'll take it from him, and I'll
Well, no. He's saying that if you clear his village out, he will give you these
Oh,
things.
okay.
This
I
is
thought he
not.
was like
This is
offering
not
it.
paying you in
Okay.
advance. No,
No, I thought he was offering like trade. Okay, gotcha.
no. He's expecting you to give him the beads back as well.
Are there any items from your village that you did not have time to take that we could return to you after we have cleared it?
Well, if you are successful in clearing it, I could just move back in.
Fair enough.
Would you be helping us clear this village?
He just said he's not much of a
He
fighter.
just said he can't fight.
But-
He said he doesn't do that.
He has arms, doesn't he?
I am not much of a fighter, and I think, and he points to Gael, I think he has a good point that should they come after me with some sort of animosity, I would fear that maybe there would be too many and you wouldn't be able to get them off of me in time.
Yeah, who says that when we run into them, they're going to go for us when they see him?
Glug, when we come back, just ignore the half elf over there. He's got but he's not smart. We'll just go with that.
But I have one more question.
Uh-oh.
Which head controls which arm?
I smack him immediately.
I do too.
I apologize for his insolence. He is not the smartest one.
He looks at him again and says, I am not sure if that was meant to be offensive.
No.
And he really just does not know what to make of you. He's like, what?
It's
Yeah,
very
just a little bit.
intriguing. Two heads. Imagine that.
I reach up and gather a small token that I have woven into my hair. It's some colored bead. It's a colored bead and a couple very bright yellow feathers that I've kept. And I hand it to Glug and Ugg and I say, I'd like to give this to you. This is my promise that we will go to your village and help recover it from you. Take this, and I will be back.
All right, we will be back.
I hand him the hand axe anyways, and I say, if we don't come back though, my people will welcome you.
Wow, I never expected this kind of kindness from humanoids.
Not all of us
We're
are
all of us.
savages.
And we pop Drake against the back of the head again.
We hit him again, just so he knows.
And he sits down on the log and actually give me a dexterity save, gnome.
Rogar shall be ready for movement.
Yep.
Okay. He sits down with a mighty thud on the log, and it actually vaults you over him to the other side.
Can I attempt to catch her?
Sure. Give me a dexterity save. If you let's see, for that, probably give me a 14 or better.
Ooh.
I have the shiniest roll.
Oh!
I told you I have terrible rolls. I mean,
Can
Did she
anybody
take
else
him
make?
down?
Can anybody else make that attempt?
I'm
he's the only
across-
one close. No, he's the only one close enough. I mean, he's physical
do I fall
proximity.
underneath her and she just land on me? Oh,
No.
thank you.
That's who is it? That's Callie, right? Yeah. No, that's
No.
No, it's Talana.
Talana. Give me another dexterity save.
Oh,
to see
I'm
if you land
gonna
on your
squish
feet.
her.
No, just to see if you land on your feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So because he interfered, he doesn't manage to catch you, but he does manage to knock you off balance, and you do land on your back. And the Etten is just, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's just super apologetic to you.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
You can see he is just completely overwhelmed and
Used to it.
he just slumps down and feels useless sitting on that log now at this point. He's like, I will wait here for you to return. I will try to find enough food for myself, which I'm okay with doing. Thank you.
Before we go, just to double check, how many? You say you killed half. How many do you think remain, number-wise?
Maybe 20, and we may have killed about half. Maybe a little more.
Slightly outnumbered. I like the mods.
Was there anything they particularly reacted bad to?
Again, I was not in the main fighting. I did not pay attention to things like that.
It's all right.
You didn't see what kind of weapons they came in with?
Mostly they were just viciously using their claws. A couple of them had swords and shields that looked like they were made of maybe gigantic turtle shells or something.
Were there any magic users among them?
I don't know.
All right.
Maybe.
How big are they?
Let me answer that properly. Hang on. A little smaller than you, definitely smaller than you, and he points to Gael and the Minotaur. Definitely smaller than you, and he holds his hand up at maybe 5 feet tall, 4 feet, 5 feet tall.
Okay.
Looks like we're going lizard hunting.
Sounds like fun.
How many days walk is it to your village?
He thinks about it. He says, well, it's west. I don't know. I've been kind of wandering looking for food. I don't know, maybe 1 day's travel into the center of the forest. You'll know you're getting close when you get to a swampy area, but it's really just heavy trees and a few little he describes to you a few trees, and we have a small river that we would fish in, and then further past that it becomes swamp. So if you hit true swamp, you've gone too far.
All right.
Well, Glug, rest easy. We shall move out and take care of this problem for you.
Thank you again. And he just slumps down and takes a deep breath.
I walk up to him and say, "We will avenge your ancestors. Be sure of that."
Thank you. He just nods.
And all right. Anybody else? Well, I grab my boar meat that I was cooking, and I start munching on it as I walk back towards the gate.
Okay.
I walk up and slice off some boar meat.
Raw.
It's raw boar meat.
I finished mine.
I'm a
Thank you
cat.
for the boar.
Okay.
This one? No other interactions with him. You don't have to stay on the map at this point.
I guess not. I think we're all just ambling our way out.
Yeah. On our way.
Okay. So
He never answered my questions.
Swear to God, Drake, you are asking to get put in the manacles.
Slap him in the irons, Cordis. I'll drag him back there myself. He'll be useful
He
in
was
the
clearly
fight.
raised by humans. Something went wrong.
An elf wouldn't act that way. Can we actually slap him in irons and I can just drag him to the fight?
I bought 2 manacles. Can I put him in the manacles?
Or I'll
Can I
drag him
make a
till we get
perception
to the
check about this?
I'll drag him till we get to the swamp.
if you want to destroy your own party, you can. Stop moving to the map.
He's trying to destroy the party.
He's just asking stupid questions.
Yeah, he's trying to anger things to kill us.
I can use entangle and wrap his face in vines.
Hey, Etten, what's the sound of one hand clapping? What? If you only use one head, can you only clap with one hand? Anyway.
We'll buy you a book on edits.
Yeah, when we get back.
Buy him a book on etiquette.
Etiquette.
Etiquette. Ah, that's what you did there.
You did there? Yeah.
Yeah, clever.
The puns.
All right, so okay, good. Moving along. Let's see. It will take you through the whole day traveling. Traveling west in towards. I'm looking at the map real quick. In towards the center of the forest. And everybody roll me percentile dice, and I'm going to let you do whether you get an encounter or not.
What is a
Roll what?
Percentile dice.
Okay. 2d10 or a 1d100, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
2d10
So
or
just
how do we
use,
do
no,
that,
since it's
though?
digital, just do a /roll space 1d100, correct?
Wait, what?
Woo!
/roll.
Whoops.
1d
Just
percent.
go into the dice roller. It's way easier.
Oh yeah, just do that.
a 1. A 1.
No, he
No.
rolled a 1d percentile.
Oh.
He rolled a 1 is what he typed.
Okay.
He rolled a
like,
3.
how?
He rolled a
Oh
3.
my god, out of
It's
100.
much higher now.
Can we put him
Who
in the
wrote
back?
that,
He's
though?
gonna hurt himself. It's for his safety.
Hey,
at
he
this point.
is like what,
Oh.
300% better?
So as we're going through the forest,
Mhm.
since this is my favorite terrain,
Mhm.
while tracking other creatures or engaged in activities or traveling, even if I'm traveling alone, I can detect danger. So difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. Even when you are engaged in another activities such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you remain alert to danger.
Do
Okay.
you get advantage or what?
Well, it just means you don't even have to make survival checks, so you can stay on track going west, is what I'm reading from that. And that you can still be surprised, but you wouldn't be at an immediate. I understand what it's trying to say. Mechanically, though, it's not really doing a whole lot.
Okay.
It's basically that's a way to keep a DM from saying, "Oh, well, you're tracking. You're not paying attention to your surroundings." Well, I am.
35, 54,
Yeah, what are the big number? The 1d100. What do we get out of that? What?
Yeah, 'cause I got
That
a
was just
54.
for me. That was just for me. I saw all the rolls. We're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So we're just following the path.
Correct. So now go ahead and move yourselves. Let's use a different portion of the map. Move yourselves down. Can you see the bottom left corner of the map?
You gotta zoom out.
Can you ping it?
Yep. Pinging it right
gotcha.
now. So that's essentially where. Go ahead and set your characters up in this area.
Can someone move mine for me?
You have to move yourself, Colin.
Nobody else can move your character except for me.
So we're okay. So we're just. Is it just? Can we
Don't
just
move his
there
character.
directly?
Don't move his character. Oh wait, we're going. Oh no, not here, but over here.
Over here.
Oh no, that was Cullen's ping.
Over
Ignore
here,
Cullen's
the
ping.
red. So just in this clearing between all these trees, just kind of put yourselves roughly in that area. And this is going to be where you're going to bed down for the evening. So if you're going to be on the road or off the road or wherever you're going to be, sleeping, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we make camp for the night. Rest up.
I think maybe slightly off the road.
Oh, I hope we wouldn't sleep on the road.
I mean,
Thought that was
And
kind
if
of
these
obvious.
trees are easy to climb, I'll follow Shadow and not follow Shadow's example and actually go into the tree if there's a decent spot to sit up.
But I still don't think us 7-9 giants are getting up those trees.
gonna make some camp.
I will.
over here.
I think I'll sleep under the tree that this one's.
I reckon.
Oh.
Rogar, I recommend you sleep under the tree shadows under. That way we're not all grouped up.
Yeah, pick an inhabited tree.
And there goes the freaking half elf. Like, oh my
I
god!
I
pulled
walked
my
over
Never
and
been in the
dragged the
forest
half elf
before.
back. I dragged the half elf back to the group.
my
You're
tent.
not. I don't care. You stay with the group. You don't go away like that. Who taught you basic survival?
Maybe.
I mean,
nobody?
if he wants to get himself killed, I mean, that's one dead weight gone. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yes, but I'd like him to be a distraction in the fight.
Okay, well,
He dies now. There's no use of it.
I set up my tent right here. And
Right in the middle. There we go.
start
You have-
making a campfire.
Do you have a tent?
He does.
Yes, I do.
Where's the campfire? There.
Yeah.
From the fire.
Hold on. Who is that? That's Drake.
Yes.
Um.
Do you have a tent icon? Do we have those?
Drake, move the campfire wherever you want. You should be able to move it now.
Right.
You're not going to put it back like over here?
Nah.
Away from the road where it's not immediately spottable.
Over here?
Oh, last time I did that.
You
I
tried
got
to go
dragged.
all the way over here, away from the group. Here is
think-
a fine spot for a campfire.
I think right here. Yeah.
There's a tent icon. There's a tent icon. It's got snow on it, but that's yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
who am I
We'll
doing
roll
my
with it.
watch with? Tell
Who
me
needs
it's not Drake.
Who needs
No, it's
control of the
No,
tent?
Drake
You
is
and
on
I.
my watch.
You and me have the best dark vision.
I can't
Nice little
promise that he'll be
campfire.
alive come morning.
I
Even
wouldn't
as a
blame
good
you,
paladin,
dog.
I wouldn't blame you.
So who's moving? Whose tent is that?
It
That's
is fine.
Drake's. I just pulled one out for him.
Okay, you gave him control over it.
I set
No,
down
I didn't
manacles
actually give him
and
control
show
over it, so you may
Okay.
need to do that. I didn't want to like look.
Caliera
at
how to
anything.
use it in case he gets rowdy when it's her watch, so she can
Alright,
put him
Drake,
in
you can
manacles
move
if
your
he
tent where you
misbehaves.
Pick us up right next to Rogar, underneath the tree. Is that fine?
Wherever you
Slightly.
want. Okay, so first watch.
That would be me and Rogar.
Ping yourselves if you are on first watch.
Rogar, Gael, and Talana are first watch.
So white, orange, and who?
Talana.
Which one's
Might as
Kalana?
well.
The green. Okay,
She is like the green blue.
got it.
the
1,
teal.
2, the teal.
Yeah.
Okay. So 1, and then you 2 down here, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. And where are you pulling watch from? And the cat is sleeping in the tree. What about you 2 over here? Are y'all in?
I'm just pretty much sitting against the tree.
I'm
Okay.
up the tree.
Okay. So in the tree, base of the tree, cat's in the tree.
I'm up.
Cats in the cradle.
I'm up in this tree, taking my watch.
Where up here? Okay.
Mm.
Now you are at a minus because being up in these trees, the way that they're built, you're going to be looking through the trees, and so it's
Oh,
kind of
okay.
obscured vision. If
Then
you
I'll
look
be
clear-
down at the base on this
Yeah.
side.
I'll be down at the base on this side.
Okay, so everybody
Up
who's on watch,
closer to the like the.
Do we
center
have to
of the
take
trunk,
off our
though.
armor, or do we sleep in it?
you generally don't sleep in your armor.
Okay.
I'd recommend that if you're not on the watch right now, then you should go look at the rules of how long it takes to put armor on.
I think
It's
it's,
like-
like
10 minutes?
Well,
Well,
depending
no,
on
not
what
10
kind
minutes.
of depending on what kind of armor, it can take a while.
yeah.
Wait.
Plate mail
Hold
does
up.
take like 10 minutes.
So wait, she's
Yeah.
in a tree. She's in a tree. He's on the ground next to that tree.
who's on the ground?
I think we
I
might
am.
want to be a little closer in case something happens. We can get to each other faster.
I'm looking up.
I
armor
post up
density.
right about here rather than all the way over here.
And I'm
I like it in my clothes.
Rogar's
Right.
sitting in the middle of the camp.
Okay, so real quick, the donning and doffing of armor, to put it on
Mm-hmm.
light armor is a minute, medium's 5 minutes, heavy is 10.
10
Yeah.
minutes? Okay.
To
So it
put it
takes me
on.
10 because I have chainmail.
Yeah,
that's
same.
How long for doffing?
for taking
5
it
minutes
off
to doff.
is 5 minutes for heavy, but 1 minute for light or medium.
Okay.
And if you sleep in your armor, I believe you're fatigued.
Yeah, I believe it's called exhaustion.
Exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good thing I don't got armor.
I think I'm the only one actually really wearing real armor.
Yeah.
I'll sleep with one sword underneath my pillow, my bedroll.
Exhaustion.
So I, of course, doff my heavy chainmail
Okay. So you don't
and
sleep
set
with
it
armor.
set it to my left.
I would assume, in other words, I will assume that you do not sleep in armor unless you specify or have some ability
I-
that lets you do it.
Yeah.
I'm not an animal.
What?
Said the animal.
Well,
Colin, I swear, guys, you're sleeping in your armor.
no. I mean, you technically should be able to sleep in chainmail, but well.
No,
No.
Colin.
Have you
My
ever
armor
worn
is
chainmail?
60 fucking pounds. I'm wearing chainmail. That's
I've
coming off.
worn chainmail. It's heavy, but it's
Why would
just-
you sleep in chainmail?
chain.
Roger. Yeah. The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Alright, so we're all posted up, ready to go. Everyone's who's not wearing
Everyone
armor
else
is
is-
not wearing armor and sleeping.
Okay, so now again, first watch, we got one here at a base of a tree.
Yep.
Here at a base of a tree and at the tent base of a tree.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Rogar, before I go to sleep, put out Drake's stupid fire.
And this is first watch.
Smokey the Bear did not teach me anything.
This is first watch, correct?
Yep, I run over and
Yes.
put out the fire.
Okay. Now, okay, now I gotta look at these. Okay, what are the names that are on first watch?
Talana.
Gael.
And Rogar.
Rogar.
Pretty much some of our bad rolls.
Okay. And that's Rogar, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Okie dokie. Everybody that is on watch, give me a perception check.
Perception shite, mate.
And we're dead.
And I'm sure they're going to be coming from that direction.
Now I do have dark vision. I don't know if that lends anything.
Nah, that's just for
No.
like if we're in the dark, you can actually see. Unlike me, I can't see in the dark.
Me neither.
Okay. You guys actually don't. Everything passes quietly. So now who is on second watch?
Second watch.
Go ahead and move yourselves where you're going to be sleeping. And if you're on second watch, put yourself where you're going to be and ping yourself. Who's moving the tent?
Sorry. I took myself out.
The tent is on
Yeah, he's trying
second
to
watch.
get his character.
the road to wake up.
Perfect. Make it real obvious.
No, kittens. You're still asleep. Back up in that tree.
No, I'm not.
It's second watch.
But
Third.
She's
Got it.
Third watch.
Got it.
We're the true night visions.
Got it.
She's sleepwalking.
She's sleepwalking out of the tree.
Who was it?
Somehow does a flip and lands at her feet because we're stupid athletic ability.
Okay, so who's on second watch? That's Drake and...
Drake and Caliera.
Okay.
And Caliera are back.
Oh, right.
That way.
It's not here.
Yeah, she's Afka.
Thought she was back.
Okay, this is Drake right here.
Oh, one
No.
down.
Back
No,
did
no, no.
Drake get murdered? Unfortunately, no.
Yep, no,
No,
not
I mean,
yet.
that's
You're
the
watching
dream.
him. It is your watch with him now.
Okay,
Have fun.
Calier and Drake, put yourselves where you're going to be for watch, and ping yourself when you get there.
Yeah,
Right next to each other. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, that's great watching. Great watching there, people.
I think I should be watching down the road and you cross the other road.
Caliera trying to get as far away from Drake as possible.
Trying not to get killed
So
because of
you're
his
looking that away.
stupidity.
And I'm covering this way, and something can sneak up from us that way.
Yep.
Oh, I want to light my fire again then.
Okay, no problem.
God.
So they know exactly where to come to us.
Yes.
And you both
Right.
We
have
have
roll.
dark vision.
While I'm sleeping under the tree.
Way our advantage.
don't need light!
It's a cold night.
No, it is not! We're in a swamp! Swamps do not get cold!
I'm gonna
We're going to
post that
attract mosquitoes.
this way and
Ugh.
I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that quote, by the way, to the book of shit adventurers say. Swamps do not get cold.
Remember, Caliera, before I went to sleep, I gave you one of my manacles in case he acts up.
No, you wouldn't want him to end up like getting killed.
Would I though? Would I
Cough,
really?
cough.
Okay, so Drake, you're doing watch from there, and Callie, you're doing
Yeah.
watch from here.
Yep.
Okay,
And I've
Uh,
changed
each-
back into my armor.
of course. Give me a I figure anybody who's awake is doing watch in armor. Anybody who's not is sleeping not in armor. Okay, give me perception checks. No, Drake knew that was coming. Okay. Caliera, you see down to the south along the road. Do you see the ping?
Yeah.
Somewhere along the road down that direction, you saw a flash of movement. You're not sure what it was. Hold on, let me double check that distance. You have 60 feet dark vision?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not sure if it was right outside the edge of your dark vision, but somewhere in that direction down there along the road, you saw something moving. And at this time, it's basically middle of your watch, so we're talking straight up midnight for easy numbers.
I'll hiss towards Drake.
You do what?
What?
Saw something moving. And I'll ready my bow.
Okay.
I'm going to go down a bit further, come a little toward my position to keep an eye on me, and be ready to wake someone if it does turn out to be something.
Drake,
What'd
are you
you
trying
say?
to move? Are you trying to move quietly?
Yeah, I'll move closer towards you.
But are you trying to stealthily move or not?
Yes.
Uh,
Well, how fast was it moving?
Not even allow him to decide.
Wait,
You're
did
not sure.
did I see anything at all or no?
No, not from where you were sitting.
Okay.
You were looking. You were
Looking
should
the
have
other
been looking in
direction.
the different direction than us.
Can I see the thing Calaria saw without looking that way?
Say what?
That's what he was asking pretty much. Did I see the thing Calaria saw without looking where she was looking?
It's perception. Maybe it's like, oh.
It was a lightning strike that lit up the entire sky. How did you miss it?
Okay. Well, I will be over by the fire keeping watch.
Okay.
Let me know if you know anything happens.
Well, I did gesture you to come over because if I'm going down that way, I want you to be watching me and not.
And not your fire.
Now it could be a trap to lure me away and then come from behind, but
I gotta keep my fire alive, so let's make this quick.
so yeah, so stealthing.
I swear to God,
quick.
if that fire is lit when I wake up, I'm going to smack you to sleep. You're not going to go to sleep peacefully. I'm knocking you out.
Who just? Oh, Chewie left.
Oh,
he's
sorry,
back.
I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
We drove the GM away and we weren't even done.
Yeah.
half of it.
No, we call it.
Yeah,
So I found the ancient ruin of the temple and looted all the gems.
All right. So
he's
while
panning.
while you guys are doing this and moving around, and you're like, get over here. It's like, come on. Give me another perception check before you move much farther.
Another perception?
Mhm.
Oh, wait.
Damn. With that another
Calaria is
17.
on point.
My
She knows how
keen
to.
elven eyes.
Ka-cha, ka-cha. And then there's
And
Drake.
then there's Drake.
Hi guys.
9. 11. Sorry.
For his first time in a forest, it's not terrible.
Yes, but
He's used to that city life. He's a city boy. Mhm.
Drake, you think you see something moving over here.
oh God.
God.
There's a trap.
It's a frog.
So in this direction and area, roughly.
He notices a single toad
Okay.
jump that way.
Not sure what it was, but you know, with dark vision, it's mostly like, say, black and white, right? You don't really get
Yeah.
colors. But if you had to pick a color, you think it might have been something green, maybe even scaly.
Maybe lizard-like.
I'm gonna go over here and shake awake the Minotaur from his sleep. Hopefully, he doesn't stick me with his horns.
Okay. Callie, are you moving down or not?
Shaking Minotaur. Hey,
Yeah,
You're
well,
gonna have
if
to
I
make
see Drake,
You're gonna have to make a strength roll to shake me. I'm way bigger than you.
No, he doesn't.
Come on, I want to
Come on, just slap his
Just
face.
poke him
but-
with a stick.
I dare you slap my face, Colin. See what happens when I wake up.
All right, all
See how
right.
far you fly.
Anyways, let's not drag this out.
Yeah.
I think I see movement over along the roads. Could you wake up and go check?
You are on watch. You go check. Thank you for waking me up. Next time, wake me up when it's my turn to watch. I roll over after smacking him away.
Okay.
Kelly, are you moving?
Stealthily.
yeah.
Kelly, how far are you going?
Well, if I noticed him waking up our Minotaur,
You were probably moving, so it depends on where you are. What path were you taking? Like, where are you headed?
well, and where I am on the map.
Oh, okay. So you were waiting there where you saw him go move over to the Minotaur?
Yeah.
Okay, because you still have line of sight of the Minotaur. Okay, so you see him go over there and shake the Minotaur awake and say something that you can't hear.
And I get smacked.
Did the Minotaur wake up?
Yeah,
What
did
did you
you go
just
back
say?
to sleep or you wake up?
Oh, I went back to sleep. Fuck
Okay. No problem. So where are you going then? Each of
I'm
you.
gonna
What are your
go
intentions?
over.
No, leave your character where it is. You
All right.
use a little measuring tool and show me roughly what are your intentions to go do next.
To wake up the dragon.
Yep.
Oh man,
And,
perfect.
hold on, and Kelly, what's your intention?
Doesn't have dark vision, Colin.
Do I see any more movement further south?
Give me one more perception.
Both of us?
No, just Kelly. 'cause
No, you're trying to
on the way
wake up a
the
non-dark
dragon.
vision having dragon.
Somewhere down here, maybe on this side of the road. Last time you saw it on this side of the road. Now you're looking, and there might have been some movement either between the road or like by the trees. Again, you're not getting what it is that's moving, and you're not sure if it's just the ghost stories you heard as a kid.
Yeah, but I saw Drake try and wake up the Minotaur, so presumably, since I told him to watch me and be ready to wake someone up if he sees something, and he did try and wake someone up, I think I'll suspect he's probably jumping at shadows. No.
So with all that, now which way? What are you?
I'm gonna head back to try and right by this tree. So I will throw a pine cone at Talana.
Okay.
Not till
All right. I fell out of the tree. Now I'm back down here.
It's a pine cone. You're not falling out of the tree from a pine cone.
Bam. She falls out completely still knocked out because she refuses to wake up.
Wait, we should
Put
roll
yourself,
it.
no, put yourself back in the tree. You can be awake if you want to and climb out of the tree, but you're not going to fall out.
Pine
All right, I'm
You
gonna
can't
climb
defeat
down.
physics like that.
She's
The pine cone will
she's
not
like,
knock out.
yeah, she's not that short.
Yeah. All right, so you climb down the tree.
All right.
And no, hold
So,
on.
what's
Go
up?
ahead and move up to Drake.
Me?
No, not you. Sorry. Yeah. The
Move?
other one.
Who?
Yes.
No, Drake was trying to move to the dragon, who doesn't
Right.
have dark vision, so he can wake up the dragon to do his job.
Drake moved to the dragon, and yes, now you guys can have your conversations that you need.
Hey.
What?
I think there's something over on the edge of the darkness there.
I saw something moving to the south.
It's great and scaly.
Should we wake everyone else?
I think
What?
you should go check.
If we can do so quietly.
Isn't
Okay.
I thought it was our conversation. Alright.
What we're both having.
Wait, what?
Wake
Yeah.
up.
Well, I can't see in the dark. You have dark vision. I'll wake up, but you need to go watch over there.
Oh god.
I start jumping on Gael, trying to wake him up.
Oh, what do you need, little one?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, what the
Ears. Who's trying to destroy eardrums and why?
I hear banshees.
All right,
Okay.
I come to. What do you need, little one?
Callie saw something. We should probably wake everyone up.
and say, I'm
I
gonna
don't
move,
have the best vision in the
to where I
dark.
might get a better
Well,
look
at least
them,
just be
but not
awake.
very far while they're waking up.
I want to take one of my torches out of my bag and go over the fire to light it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Make it
can
so
I
that you
get
can
a
see where
beacon?
you're moving.
Hold on,
Perfect.
I want to go over here and I want to toss it down the end of the road.
Oh
Can I
my
do that?
god.
Oh my god, he's gonna
Oh, he's
fucking
so glad
initiate this.
it's the fire.
Like over here somewhere.
Oh my god. Okay.
Is that
Colin,
possible?
are like
Craig?
you purposely trying to kill us all?
Hold on.
So you throw a torch over there. Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying?
From here to like around there, 30-ish feet.
I
Let's
guess
throw a fire
make a
and
strength
leave
check.
forth.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No,
Am
it's
I
fine.
awake yet?
Shadow.
You threw a tire fire pit.
No, I'm just putting it there
I
too.
know,
It's
I
a-
know.
It's a light source.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes and lights a torch. Callie, were you doing anything else down there?
I'm moving to where I can keep watch while everyone is getting their armor on, hopefully.
Okay.
I walk back
So
over
that I
to
can-
Minotaur.
Alert if I see them coming to the
Okay.
camp.
Give me a perception check. And what is everybody else doing? You're waking up the Minotaur?
Yeah, because he fell asleep after somebody woke him up. Oi,
See,
And I'm
they
looking
see
at
the
Shadow.
light. It ruined my night vision.
prepare yourself.
Alright. I get up and groggily and start putting on my armor.
Shadow, get up.
I'm up. What's going on?
They see something moving.
Where?
Kind of all around.
Alright.
South and east.
Climb down the tree.
If this is some sort of frog,
Okay.
I'm going to
They are green and scaly.
So,
I'm not the
Why
only
is
one
that
don't
torch
think
down in the
so.
middle of the road?
I was thinking it might help out with people who can't see.
And
You
what
might
if
have
the
to go over
thing
there and
you
grab it,
couldn't
though.
see us now can see?
Alright. I
If you'd
suggest
been
we move
raised
away from
properly
the
by
light.
elves, you would not be.
I suggest we move off the road and away from the light.
okay. At this point, let me go ahead and cut here. And
Stop moving.
Yep, stop moving. And let me describe to you exactly kind of what's happening. You're going to spend your time getting your armor on, and you are going to do whatever you need to do. You will not actually find anything that you saw moving. Okay?
Oh my god.
At this point, and there is a purpose to this, okay? Based on the way this played out, which I don't want to give you the details of what did happen, something did happen. I'm not screwing with you. Okay? This isn't just an exercise.
Yeah, no, I believe
The
you.
Indian
No, we believe you.
Drake having
The farmer
overreacted
gets-
It's
to
the
It's
seeing
whole
a frog.
Drake
He's
part.
on
It's
our
the
fucking
Drake
side.
part.
I
I
understand.
just want to say I did see something green and scaly.
No, and that's fine. But
Everyone thinks I'm great.
yeah, so the way this played out, no matter what goes on, you're not actually going to see any more, but you will probably spend another hour preparing yourselves for an attack, right?
Hmm.
And after an hour passes, I mean, how much more time do you spend? Right? Do you spend until the sunrise, standing watch, everybody?
No,
No, I
after
would
an
probably
hour, I'd
send-
probably go back to bed.
Okay,
Yeah.
This
so
one probably knocked Drake out and me and
Okay.
Shadow would take over.
So so you do actually get your full night's sleep, and you realize that there probably was something out there. It's daytime. What would be your plan of action as it's now third watch goes by uneventfully and it's now morning?
I want to go see if there's tracks. Is that tracking?
Yes, there's
That
survival.
makes sense. No, that's
Yeah,
all
I-
good.
that's-
here.
I'll go with them.
I was
That's
say,
okay.
someone
You
go
don't have to-
with
you don't have
him.
to physically move yourselves. Just go ahead and
Oh.
give me the rolls for survival. Anybody who has it's survival, right?
Yeah, for like tracks and stuff. Yeah.
You do actually see footprints, and what would
job.
be you
Good
guys-
job.
Drake, even when people point out to you where the footprints are, you're still not seeing them.
You
That's
swear
great.
you're an elf, right? You're not just some human in disguise?
He's a half elf. He got a
Half
lot
elf.
of the human.
He got the worst of both.
This is a guy with an intelligence of 5.
may just
so
be a quarter
or
elf.
15.
You know, sometimes the ears come out even when they're like several generations removed from elves.
I'd like to point out, Colin, you have rolled 6 die and gotten 3 ones.
I know. It's not me.
But man, when combat comes, he's going to be wailing on this shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. He'll just natural 20s all day.
20.
All right, so
Um,
what do we see?
Okay, so you do actually find footprints. I'm trying to think of what the equivalent of knowledge nature would be.
Nature?
Knowledge
Nature.
nature? Is there a
You
skill?
can roll a nature.
Um,
You can roll a
Nature
nature.
or
skill.
intelligence?
Oh, there's a nature roll.
yeah,
There is
there's
a
an
nature
intro.
roll.
roll.
Yeah, there's a nature
Yes.
skill.
Okay, so if you're proficient in nature and you spotted the tracks, does that qualify
Oh.
anybody? The two who spotted the tracks?
I didn't see
Oh.
anything.
Oh no, I didn't roll for. Never mind. Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
only the two who spotted the tracks, and that was what Talana and Shadow. You see
Yeah.
the
Yep.
tracks.
And,
Shadow-
and I have proficiency in nature, so.
Okay, perfect.
I do not.
You actually do recognize it as lizard folk, the tracks,
Nice.
and it's pretty clear to you, and you can explain that to your the extent of player knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, there definitely were lizard folk around us last night, and they clearly know we're here because we had plenty of light showing them where we are.
And warmth.
There's a Drake for that.
you
They
know how
probably
many?
just wanted to come hang out near the
I
rocks.
don't, I don't know if I know how many sets of tracks I saw.
Unable to determine. There's one that you can make it out, and you don't know if it's the same one. and it moves
There's one, I
multiple,
can't
or-
tell if he's moving around. I don't know if that means there's more than one. I can't tell, but there's definitely lizard folk.
How
and they
far are
were
we?
within striking distance?
How far are we from the ant?
Edit.
What?
Ennit.
Ed-
Oh,
Quite
I'm
far.
sorry, Ent what?
Like etiquette.
Like
How
decently
far?
far.
Oh, no, it's the whole day. You went the whole day travel. This is the evening.
Oh, okay.
We're very far away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's long gone at this point.
So it's possible that they're tracking us or they're following us. So we need to be ready and on guard at all times.
Agreed.
But I don't think we should stay here.
No. There's too many areas of opportunity for them.
I suggest we keep moving.
All right.
I think we should file into formation just in case.
Travel with weapons ready.
Give me one
What about my
second.
tent? I gotta pack up my tent.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Leave
I
the
know.
tent.
Back up
We're
a
moving.
tent.
Dragon, can you breathe fire? I say burn the tent.
I stand in my tent with like arms spread.
Can someone check that he has put out his fires all
Yeah,
the way? We don't want to start a forest
I
fire.
walk up and pretty much step straight on his little fire.
Okay.
Crush it.
The forest is actually so green that it would be really difficult. Like, this is a lush forest. It would be really difficult to start a forest fire, even with a full fire.
I put nothing past Drake's incompetence.
Yeah, Drake probably put some like kerosene just
He'll
everywhere.
find a way. That's his natural 20 he'll roll to light a fire and burn the forest to the damn ground.
Mistakes a flask of oil
Kill-
for the water.
Yeah, kill Glug and Ugg from smoke inhalation, just ruin everything.
All right, guys.
Colby
I really
puts out the fire.
think we need to keep moving. The lizard folk are nothing to be screwed around with.
Wait, get in formation.
Druid, I don't think you should be in the front.